I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. But taming the beast within is tougher.
Hey Enjoyer, how are you doing? Hi Tanuki. Hi guys. Hi Deadpool, how are you doing guys? Oh, is Citlali weird? I mean... I really like Mavuika, but she is not the best. I believe. I mean like... I'm good, thank you much. Furina is best? No, like, you know why? I mean, like, Furina is, like, you can play Mavuika without Furina. And actually, it's like, as you...
When you lose your way,
why...
gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Why Citlali is so weird? Because, you know, guys, she's a cryo character, but at the same time, like, she's a cryo support character. But at the same time, she cannot support any cryo character in this game. That's so weird. She support Pyro and Hydro, aka Neuvillette, you know? And that's actually, yeah. Because of that, it's like real weird. Like, because just imagine a character who cannot, like, it's not like Navia, you know? Navia is like a Geo, but not a Geo at the same time. It's completely different story. Because she is a supportive character. She is not DPS. Even though her burst actually does pretty good potential, I mean in damage. Its multiplier is just insane. And she like can do about like 150 to 200 damage, by the way. Like a melt damage. Enjoy about Furina and like Mavuika, you know, like melt damage is in terms of damage, melt is better than vape because it's more powerful. And because of that, even though Furina can give you like some buff, you know, you need a healer. But because of, like, let's say Mavuika, Bennett, by the way, you cannot get rid of Bennett at all. Bennett is still will be valuable with Mavuika as well, because he like great buffer, he is a healer if you want to play with Furina especially. If you don't want to play with Furina, let's say the team like Mavuika, Bennett, Xilonen and Citlali might be not a bad team at all. And you know why? Why not Furina? Because Furina is like, yeah, you still can use without Furina. The only problem is, in this case, your Mavuika burst, Mavuika cannot get enough fighting spirit, you know? It's like, it's an energy, let's say new type of energy in 5.3 for Mavuika. So yeah, even though you can use Mavuika without any Natlan character, she can like get enough energy by herself. Then you need to do a couple normals. Let's say if you play with Arlecchino or other characters, it's still Xilonen is the best one to support Mavuika with Night Soul points, aka fighting spirit. You know, so it's like that's why she's so good. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? Bennett and Shanling are untouchable. Yes, actually yes. Bennett, will you pull for Citlali? Yes, I will try to, yeah, I will spend my 50-50, definitely. And then decide, like, if I get her, even though, like, let's say, let's be honest, like, I definitely, let's say I will go for Mavuika. As soon as I got Mavuika, it's going to be my 50-50. I will spend my 50-50, maybe next day, you know, not the same day, because leveling up to 5-star characters is a nightmare. Especially, maybe I need to be prepared a little bit. I'm not so ready at the moment. Let me show you my mats and books. As you know, the problem is, if I'm not mistaken, Citlali use like the same books Xilonen, like Xilonen's book. So yeah, it's like Ororon's books, like this one. I don't have enough. Also, I need some books for Mavuika. So yeah, that would be a nightmare for me. On top of that, I need a lot of mats. I don't have enough. So yeah, it's only like 8 of this. And if I'm not mistaken, this one is for Citlali, but I will check it anyway. So yeah, also I need some boss mats, which is like, yeah, this ones. I don't have enough. By the way, I need to do the boss. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I will spend my 50-50, we'll see. Usually I don't like pre-farm for any character if it's on 50-50. because of that, I will do prefer for Mavuika, because I, like, yeah, definitely will go for her, and I will spend 50-50 and guaranteed. For Citlali, we'll see. Hey Naban, how are you doing? I want to see your wishes. Oh, me? Ah, yes, of course. Like, just a second. At the moment, I'm... Just a second. It's not from here. It's like... From here. Yeah. It's 738. I will be alright. I mean, like, even if I lose... By the way, it's like 2 from here. We are going to get, like, a shop reset in 3 days, by the way. Don't forget about that. So yeah, I will be alright, I think. Like, I'll be okay. It will be crazy when you just have no fighting spirit and you do with Xilonen, and then you use Mavuika's Q and everyone around just dead. That would be fun. You know what, like Inaban, if you remember a couple days ago, I told like a couple streams ago, I told you that like the most chunk of damage of Mavuika will come from her charge attack, and it's going to be true actually. If you check that, most likely, I don't know, like let's say I'm talking about Constellation 0. At Constellation 0, her burst is not going to be so powerful. I mean, like, yes, definitely, because even if you do the melt, maybe it's going to be about 400, something like that, maybe 500k, you know? So if you cannot kill the enemies, and you will do like charge attack is going to be just insanely powerful and crazy. Just keep that in mind. And like, since most likely if you do the melt damage, of course, like, yeah, if it's not melt, wave damage, something like that, it's a little bit low damage. About Xilonen, by the way, like, as I mentioned before, you don't need Xilonen. But Xilonen is the best one. Yes, I totally agree with that. Because Xilonen, like Mavuika, by using her skill, gets 80 Night Soul points. I mean, like 80. I don't know why they changed the name. Anyway, like 80 spirit, fighting spirit, right? If you use Citlali, she can provide it additional like 20 or something like that. So you can already use that burst. The problem is that burst is not going to be so powerful. I mean, like it's like 50% less power, which is like, yeah, which is true. But still, it's going to be crazy, even though like it's 50% like less damage. Of course, we need to wait for last version of Mavuika, you know that. So yeah, it's like only second version. And by the way, they buffed Mavuika. That's crazy. So it's like this. Like if you use like with Citlali or any other Dendro character, which is actually very important, then you will be alright. If you don't even have Xilonen, by the way, you can use maybe Dendro Traveler. Is not bad by like consuming, like it's not great, of course, it's not even like close to Xilonen, not so yeah, but still it's like at least one option. Also Mavuika banner gonna be for, oh yeah, like we already mentioned, 42 days, for like 42 days. And by the way, it's a new format of like of all the banners. The only problem with that, it's like 4 stars and weapon banners actually, you know, 4 stars, because like are we going to like wish for the same 4-star characters within 42 days? Actually, it's a huge problem if you ask me, you know. Just imagine you will get like, let's say we're going to get like, I don't know, like Barbara, like Bennett, or some like Rosa or Diana, and like, yeah, Constellation 16, like something like that. That's bad actually. They need to do something about that. But we'll see, yeah. You still have, so... Oh yeah, you know why? Because, Endure, I won like my 50-50 3 times back to back. Also, like, I don't spend so much. If you remember, I spent like 20 or weapon. And I usually, like, I'm not like a player who just like do one single here, one single there. Yes, normal, like, if it comes for normal, like, standard banner, it's so I'm alright, I'm okay with that. But for premium, yes, I like try to avoid doing that. For Yanlan, you know why, Tanuki? I wouldn't suggest you to, because you can get Lan Yan for free. As you know, Tanuki, like Lantern Rite Festival is going to be on, like, let's say next patch, and we're going to get like choose a 4-star character, and I'm actually 99% sure that Lanyan is going to be within that pool. I mean, like, you can get a Lanyan for free. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I mean, like, I wouldn't suggest you to wish it immediately or something like that. Just wait for like info. Most likely we're going to get that info before like the banner, you know, like on the dev stream, developer stream. So yeah, it's that character is going to be for free. Hey, hi Hussein, how are you doing? Oh yeah, actually Naban, you're right. It's about like 800k at like, oh yeah, actually, if 800k at Constellation 0 wave damage, we have wave, it means about like, let's say it's about like 250 or 300 like with her charge attack. As you know, Naban, her charge attack multiplier at the moment, it's so crazy, it's just insanely crazy. It's like 500 like motion value. It's motion, I mean like affixes, you know, like let's say multiplier. It's just insanely crazy. And you know, like that what like main source of her damage is those charge attacks. It's not her burst. Burst, it's like kinda activation of her charge attacks. That's, and by the way, you can do about like 6 to 7 like charge attacks within 7 seconds. And you know, guys, as we talked like last streams, it's about like better to not build your mavuika as a supportive character. Sub DPS is the way, or DPS. Just keep as DPS, because no matter what, she is going to be the best DPS in your team, because we don't have such great and powerful character. Even mualani, by the way, cannot compete her now. Because just imagine you do like, it's, let's say Inaban's number 800k, it's a little bit high in my opinion. I can explain you why. Because it depends on your artifacts, it depends on your weapons. Most likely this number is for Inaban, for his numbers and weapons. But if let's say for ordinary player, it's about like 5 to 600. If you can do 5 to 600k with her burst, then you can do about 200 with charge attack, like 7 or 6 hits. It's additional 1.2 million damage. That's crazy actually, you know, that's insanely crazy. And just keep that in mind, 80 seconds cooldown. So yeah, like she still has some, it's not a problem, but it's not like you can like spam her burst and doing that charge attack back to back. No, like, it's not like this. So you will get enough time to get that fighting spirit or fighting spirit points. That's why I say that Xilonen is not so important. You like 18 seconds, it's a lot of time. AoE single target that we have. Yeah, yes. I heard that mavuika banner last. Well, yes, you're right, Hussein. Like that banner is it's not mavuika, by the way. I like Hussein. Like most likely, like as I heard, most likely. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? As I heard, like Hoyo will change the banners pattern. So all new characters, like starting from 5.3, is going to be on a first phase and lasts for 42 days. All new characters. Second phase is going to be rerun characters. That's it. It's like 5.3 new characters, first phase. That's actually good. You know why? Because you will get enough. At first, you get new character immediately and you can test them. Like, you know, like either you want them, you need them, or something like that. So yeah, we're going to get Citlali and mavuika at the same day. It's January 1st, 2025. You can test them. You can like check like you need them or not, because you know, like there's some info about Citlali. She might be put on a standard banner. So I wouldn't suggest you to go for Citlali immediately. Mavuika, yes, definitely. She's an Archon and great character. Who, like, even with trash artifacts, with trash weapons, with something like that, with bad crit ratio, she still will be do crazy amount of damage. Because yeah, multiplier is just insane. She's super powerful. And she's fun to play. Because yes, that bike, even though that bike looks like so weird, it's still some like, you know, like, it's most likely forged by Xilonen, like that gun as well. Because as you know, like this, like Chasca's gun is also forged by Xilonen.
Open fire!
So yeah, anyway, about like 42 days, the only problem with 42 days, it's like 4-star characters and weapon banner. Most likely weapon banners is also like, I mean like signature weapon banners also will last for 42 days. But 4 stars is a problem because just imagine you will wish for like the same characters. It's a problem in my opinion, but we'll see. Maybe Mihoyo will like just like do something about that. Hello Vortex. So are we going to have new characters full 42 days and rerun as a half? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what we're going to get. Like 42 days for new characters, for brand. Let's say, you know, like what? It's not new characters for your account. Just keep that in mind. It's a brand new characters for this game. Let's say, if you remember, like 5.0 banners, like 5.0 banners was like mavuika, mualani, my bad, mualani and kinich. So yeah. In terms of this banner, is this character, it's going to be like mualani and kinich on the first phase, right? And all reruns on the second phase. Something like that. And that kinich and mualani banners will last for 42 days. So like that. It's actually pretty simple, but the problem is, yes, again, it's a 4 stars and weapon banners. Weapon banners is okay, because like who cares, like if you are free to play you can completely skip weapon banner, and if you are not, you can go like it's easy way to get a 5-star weapon. But 3-star it's a problem, especially for free to play. You know why? Because let's say if you want to go for like some specific 4-star character, it might be a little problem, but we'll see. I mean, like I think, in my opinion, Hoyo can figure that out. Because they should do something about that, because getting same 4-star characters within 42 days, it's a pain, you know. Weapon is for limited 21 days only. Characters. Oh, for real? I didn't know that. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Then 5 for real last for 42 days, same as present. Then 5.3 is last for. Oh, I see. I believe the characters is 42 days, but the weapon will be only 21 days, but let's see how. Oh, I see. I mean, like, about that, Lucas, I don't know, actually, like, because it's still, like, we still haven't got any official info about that. I mean, like, about 42 days, but most likely they will do that, something like that, because it's like actually not a bad move at all. Like to give us like the banner, you know why? Especially for like new players, because as you know guys, in a 5.3 we are going to get about 18k Primogems. That's a lot of Primogems, you know. So let's say if you don't have enough, you definitely will get enough to get the characters, because 42 days it's a lot of time, you know. You will do some exploration like this like area. Just keep that in mind. In 5.3 we're not going to get new area, new region, anything. It's just yes. Just like, yeah, it's will be the same 5.2 map, like new region, new area we got. I think Navia weapon should properly work on mavuika. Oh, yes, about that. Everybody was hoping for triple banner, but it's look. Actually, you know what? Triple banner, Lucas. I don't know about like you, if you like ever faced like triple banner. Triple banner is bad. Especially for free to play. It's so bad, it's terrible. You know why? Because if you're a G player, old player, then you're okay with that. You just go for the characters you need. But if you're new player, it's like nightmare, terrible. Just imagine you can get, let's just, yeah, you can get like Neuvillette on the one, like, or like phase, first phase, right? Arlecchino second phase, and let's say Navia third phase. You know, like you don't have enough Primogems to get all of them, but you need. You want all of them. You need to pay, but yeah, it's like, it's, in my opinion, it's greedy. If you ask me, it's. I don't think Mihoyo will do something like that. But back then we had like 3, let's say 3 phases within 42 days. Each panel lasts for 14 days. Oh, about that, saying yes, like that Navia's weapon, it's like a verdict. Yes, it's going to be okay. By the way, about the weapons, let me show you guys. We actually are pretty saved with weapons, because mavuika like can use a lot of weapons. Her ascension is crit damage. So let's say if you level up the character up to level 90 or 80 plus, you immediately will get 88.4 crit damage and 5-point crit rate. So the only stat you need is crit rate. So most likely circlet is going to be crit rate, unless you use some weapon. I don't think Verdict crit rate is enough, but it depends on your artifacts. Actually, I prepared my future mavuika. She's going to be like with this artifacts for now. Let me show you. And about the weapon, let me show the weapons. Oh yeah, like what weapons I can choose, like, and you can like yeah, it's like gravestone. It's not a bad option at all. If you have it, like, it's great. You can use serpent spine. Let's say I don't like it so much, but still it's okay because it gives you crit rate, you know. So yeah, this passive actually is, let's say if you compare serpent spine and R1 gravestone is better. It gives a ton of attack, and also it like this weapon has this passive which also increase attack by 240 for all team members. Also you can use this one, Earthshaker. It's not a bad weapon for mavuika as well. Because, you know, like, I would still suggest you to use Bennett maybe with mavuika, because Bennett is great. In this case, you can, like, it's like pyro-related reaction. It's like you offer Bennett and you can get additional damage, you know, elemental skill damage. I assume that all of her charge attacks is going to be elemental skill, but we'll see. I mean, like, maybe it's burst damage. So yeah, maybe this passive is not so great for mavuika. We'll see. Other than that, you can use like this one as well, Prototype Archaic, because like it's attack, she needs attack. And yes, Verdict is okay. Then Kinich signature weapon is also okay. I wouldn't suggest you to use Gravestone, because you know why? This Gravestone is actually, it's not so useful for her. Yeah, because her skill lasts actually for pretty good amount of time. You will be alright with that. You don't need timing. And energy recharge, by the way, just keep that in mind. She doesn't need energy recharge at all. So avoid to like get any stats and any weapon with energy recharge. About my stats, so yeah, I'm going to use this one. It's overall like 68 for now and 116. But yeah, it's not great, but still. Yeah, weapon is like trashy one. This one, I will fix it. I need to fix that anyway. This one is like about crit rate, because she needs a little bit crit rate. I will change this attack maybe with this one, or maybe with like this one. We'll see. Pyro, it's my best pyro, by the way. I will use this one, and crit rate, crit damage. Because yeah, I don't like, without weapon you cannot get enough crit rate. Unfortunately, I have Serpent Spine. Maybe I will use it. We'll see. Unfortunately, Serpent Spine and Constellation at Refinement 1 is not so powerful. However, it's not filler patch. We are getting final Archon quest for Natlan. Yes. New weekly boss. Yes, exactly. But no map. Yeah, no map expansion. Lantern for like, yes. A lot of events.
My people
yeah.
are used to the desert life, but still.
Oh yeah,
I
like
hope that
Lantern
one
Nine
day
Festival.
they'll be
We're
able to
going to
find
get
an
a lot of
oasis of their
stuff in
own.
5.3
And
actually. Yes, Lantern Nine
Sandstorm's
Festival.
behind for a better
Free
life.
to choose 4-star characters. You can, but by the way, Lanyan, you can use that new 4-star Anemo character with a shield mechanic. It's the first like Anemo shielder in the game. I mean, like character. Oh, not bad character, but it's about the preferences. If you like to collect characters, it's okay. But still, you can like easily avoid getting it. But she looks fine, actually. I'm not gonna lie. And also, she has like pretty unique abilities. Unfortunately, she is not a Natlan character with that Night Soul mechanic, but still she's alright. So yeah, even though that banner is without any map expansion, it's going to be a pretty good banner in terms of Primogems. So yeah, we'll be alright. By the way, 500 Primogems out of that Archon quest, if you finish it, just keep that in mind. Oh, not 500 by the way, it's a 1000. I remember that, if I'm not mistaken, Mihoyo already officially announced that we are going to get not 500 like we used to in previous versions, but 1000 Primogems, because it's like 2 Archon quests, as you know, like Act 5 and 6, something like that. What does it look like? Chronicle banner will still... Yes, most likely yes. Like Chronicle, we're going to get Chronicle banner. The only problem is, like, I still wouldn't suggest you to go for Chronicle banner, whatever what, because, you know, like, Citlali is great character, Mavuika is great one. It's better to go for Constellation for Mavuika rather than go, but it's up to you. I mean, like, yeah, if you like some, let's say, if you're chasing for a character, like some rare character or something like that, maybe Shenhe, or maybe, I don't know, like, maybe maybe Ayaka, you know, something like that. So it's completely up to you. Still, I still wouldn't suggest you. You know why? Because Bombietta around the corner. We're going to get Bombietta sooner or later. Bombietta is going to be crazy because Citlali is, let's say, Citlali for cryo is trash as hell because she, even though she's cryo, she is not cryo supporter at all. She is like for pyro and for hydro, unfortunately. Because of that, let's say Citlali is kinda, you know, like, if you want your account, if you have like a lot of pyro characters and hydro characters, which is, let's say, going for Citlali Constellation 0, it's not a bad idea. And she looks fine, like, I mean, like, and fun to play. But if you're a new character, like new player, I would say it's like, it's questionable a little bit. I mean, if you go for Mavuika, you can go for Citlali as well, because that duo is going to be just crazy in terms of damage. Also, Citlali provides a shield, by the way, and that shield is actually, it's not bad. I mean, like, it's pretty tanky. It's not like Zhongli's shield, but it's enough to give you some defensive utility. Like, it's not some, actually, more than enough defensive utility. So what no map expansion, the whole patch is full. I mean, like, you know, like in Aban, actually, it's not like this, you know. The point is that, like, oh, if you compare like this patch, I mean, like, not this one, previous one, you know, with Xilonen. Xilonen was a supportive character, and that patch was boring as hell. You know why? No map expansion, and only Xilonen. Her mechanic is so straightforward, not so difficult. You just like defense, recharge, and that's it. You're ready to go. You know, you don't even need like any constellation for her. You know, so yeah, because of that, it was boring. I hope like 5.3 is going to be way better. And by the way, about Citlali's constellation, her constellation 2 gives you additional 20% rest rate for Hydro and Pyro. It means 40 overall. The point is, if you want to play out of the melt reaction, Citlali is going to be better than Xilonen. So just keep that in mind. I mean, like, because it's like difficult to like place all of the characters, you know, like all of them. Like Cinder City is like can only provide, let's say Citlali, Mavuika, Bennett, and Kazuha in this case is going to be way better than Citlali, Xilonen, Mavuika, and Bennett. Why? Because you cannot use Cinder City on two characters. It means Xilonen can provide only rest rate, which is actually might be like overcapped, you know, like it doesn't give you so much like benefit. But Kazuha can give you 4% elemental damage bonus, which is good, alongside that Cinder City, and also some rest rate. You know, so yeah, like we will get some option actually, and actually these options look pretty good, not gonna lie. But it's with Citlali, just keep that in mind. And Constellation 2, because let's say Constellation to Citlali and Constellation to Xilonen, like, yeah, of course they're not the same, definitely, because Xilonen also provides you some attack, etc., something like that, but still it's not a bad option at all. Also, keep that in mind, Citlali, since Citlali is elemental character, you can do melt, and melt is a crazy reaction, like, yeah, damage is going to be just insane. Sacrificial fragments and Mappa is good for Citlali. Oh yeah, about this weapon, yeah, I most likely will, I'm going to use like these weapons, because let's say I maybe wouldn't suggest you to go for any other weapons. You know why? Because with that weapons you can like use or like this one is definitely okay. The only problem is like her energy. As I know, she doesn't need so much energy. I mean, like, so yeah, this weapon is like, let's say she also scales out of attack a little bit, but still, like, I think the same, like this one, or like Mappa, you mean like, yeah, not this one. By the way, this one is also not a bad option, Magic Guide, because Hydro, you see, like, increases damage against opponents affected by Hydro. It means, like, since she can reshred Hydro, it means like additional attack for her. Not Electro, of course, but still, it's like this, it comes like together. If it's Hydro, it means like it gives you additional attack for Citlali. And Citlali actually it's not a bad, like her burst can deal pretty good damage. Like melee damage about 150k, you know? So yeah, actually she's also, let's say she's not powerful, but that damage is good, like additional damage, why not? And still, Kazuha Xilonen duo is better than replacing Citlali in a Neuvillette, Furina, Kazuha. Oh yeah, actually yes, like about this team, yes, like Neuvillette, Xilonen, Kazuha and Furina, yes, it's still the best team for Neuvillette, but not for mavuika. For Neuvillette, yes, because Neuvillette cannot do. Why Xilonen, why Citlali is not bad, you know? Because you can do some freeze. In this case might be useful, you know, like you are more safe. Also, at Constellation 0, Citlali provides some shield. Like, let's say, if you ask me, for me, Citlali might be way better, because I don't have Constellation 1. But if you have Constellation 1, it's definitely like, yeah, don't go for Citlali. Citlali's shield is not bad, and that shield might be incredibly useful for the Constellation 0 Neuvillette, for Constellation 0 Arlecchino, for the, like, yeah, if you're free to play, Constellation 0 Citlali, it's actually, yeah, it's not a bad choice. I wouldn't suggest you to go for Citlali immediately. You know why? Because yeah, it's might be a waste of your Primogems. Go for mavuika and wait, because 42 days, it's a huge amount of time. And like you know why? Dreamers, as you know guys, like he joins our streams as well, told that maybe we are going to get like, we can get like free 5-star. I don't believe in that, because Mihoyo is not so generous actually. It's not Wuthering Quest, it's not like Kuro games, you know? But still, maybe, who knows? So yeah, we need to wait for official info. It's, by the way, not a long time to wait, because it's about a month, right? Just a second. We can check exact time, by the way, by checking this device. It's 34 days and 6 hours, so yeah. Another event starts from tomorrow. Oh yes, it's for that weapon. And by the way, you know what? That weapon is great for Citlali havers. They just made it so bad. I mean, if you ask me, you know, it's like not, it's not fair if you ask me, because that weapon, if you know, like if you are under the shield, increase your crit damage and crit rate. If I'm not mistaken, something like that. But it's a main event. It's great. So yeah, like actually, even though they maybe became a little bit like generous, I mean like, oh, free 5-star, free 4-star, like something like 500 Primogems when you finish like Archon quest, you know. You also get like 1 Fate and some like additional Mora and books. But still, like they now characters a little bit like, yeah, if you ask me about the characters, it's bad. Because Citlali is not so good in terms of like, even though she is a great Hydro and Pyro supporter, it's bad she's crying, you know. Just imagine the superconduct character, because like if you check her like on paper, she looks like a superconduct, but when you read that she is like Hydro and Pyro supporter, it sounds so weird, you know. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I mean, like that. They, by the way, yeah, we're going to get. By the way, Ororon is also kind of like this. You know why? Because Ororon is, as you know, guys, electrocharge reaction. It's like transformative reaction. Ororon benefits from that reaction, but cannot buff that reaction. So yeah, he buffs his own reaction if electrocharge is like dealt by your teammate, something like. So yeah, it's like so weird, because you cannot build Ororon with EM, his chaos on attack. It's better to like give him attack, but he needs electrocharge. So they made Ororon like not the same exactly, but yes, a little bit dirty if you ask me. So yeah, it's like that's not, so it's a greedy move if you ask me. So yeah. Do you know if there's going to be a ley line event this version? If I'm not mistaken, yes. You know why? Because last version we got Liam. If you remember, that was Liam. So yeah, this version is going to be like ley lines. Yeah, but it's like the last week of the version, as you know, like it's like, so yeah, it's because like usually we are getting like Liam, then like ley lines. It's like discounted ley lines. Oh, by the way, about chasca, we have some info about chasca. You know that what? Like, I just read and also noticed by myself that if your ping is high enough, chasca can be so bad because she can, like, even without that ping, she miss some attacks. You know that? So yeah, you can miss some attacks, even though she's like actually pretty fun to play.
Rain.
It's still like she
Hair and
like has
feathers are
some
gonna get
issues
soaked.
with like gameplay.
Time for some preening. when I get
Luckily,
back.
she is like so great in exploration. You kinda, it's not noticeable. I mean, like her damage. You usually like in overworld, you can kill like every enemy you want. Yes, it's Pile Abyss. It's a little bit difficult to use, unfortunately. Like this Pile Abyss is actually great for her because of like this blessing. But next one, by the way, next one is going to be difficult, but actually no, next one is going to be good for her as well because of the charge attack 75% and Night Soul Blessing align reaction 75, so it's some crazy multiplier game. But next one actually is going to be with the new enemies with that iron shield. I don't know how to call it properly. It's like looks like an iron shield, you know, when you need to use elemental hits, not or reaction or hit something to destroy that shield. Like, you know, we have like this boss. It's a new Natlan boss in 5.2, like this one, with that shield. You need to destroy it. It's with Chasca, in my opinion, at the moment is the best one, but still, you can do it with Kinich. Why Natlan characters? Natlan characters can clear 3 instances of the shield in one hit. All other characters, only 1 instance. Overall, that shield is 53 or 74 instances, something like that. So yeah, might be a little bit difficult, like next Spiral Abyss, because this one is super easy. Hey Toshki, how are you doing? My linear friendship is now for... Oh my... Okay, Yanni, congrats with that. That's when start from. Do you know... The artifacts roll bad, but it's okay. I don't believe in that, Yoni, Toshki. You know why? Because most likely it's rolled like to attack or something like that. If it's if you got at least 1 crit rate on, or at least 1 crit damage, is alright. Recently I got the same artifact. Let me just check it. Oh yeah, this one. It's like exactly the same what you got, right? It's Elemental Mastery, it's crit rate, it's, unless it's not Flower, it's like actually was Pyro Goblet, that's crazy actually. So yeah, crit rate, energy recharge, you got attack instead of like energy recharge. So yeah, I only rolled 1 crit damage and 70% Elemental Mastery, that's crazy actually. It is what you can do. And I got it from, yeah, from Strongbox. It happened. So yeah, about this boss. This one is actually... Let me check something. Yeah, it's, you see, like, I got immediately Electro, but... I'm going to do some Spiral Abyss, guys, where it's like, I try to use only 1 5-star, because you know, like, yesterday I did like with a 4-star, with a 5-star full team, it's not so, yeah, it's bad actually, using 5-star, like, in this Spiral Abyss, it's so bad. You know why? Because this one is so easy, it's better to use 4-star instead. I hope like next one is going to be a little bit like difficult, just a little bit. What I want to check, looks like Ororon can activate that Cinder City even without touching him. You know, I mean, like, yeah. Just let's check it.
Not now. Bakura. Oh
yeah, you see, like, I didn't touch, like, I haven't used ororon. That's ororon in this case actually also great. You see, like I just used my. I haven't used my ororon skill or anything, right? I used my Dia skill, and it gives me 40% elemental damage bonus, and also electro damage because I got overloaded. You know. Also, I should have like what's cryo? No cryo. No cryo. That's alright. I mean, because you know why? Cryo is a shield. I will get cryo after I use my.
Let's fly.
Let's check it. So yeah, you see, like, I got cryo as well. Actually, ororon in this case, it's super great, especially with the characters when you can like mavuika, because you know why? Mavuika skill has coordinated attack. Or Raiden, by the way. Raiden is also great. So yeah, let's say you can like, or Neuvillette is not okay, but still, like that's why ororon it's let's say great buff matching. I would say, you know, something like that. I can work on future Pyros, but it's not okay. What? On my arlecchino, not a big buff on her, so I will stick to my old goblet. Oh, that's alright. It happens, Toshki, you know. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know how bad it feels now, but I got so many like bad artifacts. It's like it happens. You cannot do anything about that. Oh, we have a string shells. You know, like when it rolls, it's usually like it doesn't depend on you at all. It's like you are just like a you know, like, so yeah, it's like, yeah, it rolls bad. It is what it is. I mean, I wish you best of luck to get like great artifacts in the future, and if you have one like which is like better than you got, like is it like if you compare with this one, that's all right. I mean, use old one, but I want him to like to get that shield. Just let me just, I want to like,
be free.
this one is actually, you see like how much energy it gives me. Unfortunately, it cannot. Oh yeah, that's shield.
My guiding stars. Take me up. Open fire.
You see like how much instances of heal shit like destroy, like immediately. You know, that's why Chasca is going to be way better than any other characters. Like for next Pile Abyss. Kinich also is good. Unfortunately, mualani is not going to be so great. Xilonen as well, because destroying this shield with Xilonen is going to be like a little bit difficult. Or Kachina actually might be maybe a little bit better than Xilonen, but we'll see. It's like, it depends, you know why? It's because her skill actually has a great cooldown, like. So yeah, like just keep that in mind, because like we're going to get 3 of these enemies on floor 12. Alrighty, let me do some Spile Abyss, if you don't mind, guys. I'm going to use like 4-star character, like 1 5-star, and like rest of them is going to be a 4 stars. Oh yeah, let me just. So yeah, for the first half, I want to use Dendro on both of them. Oh yeah, Tulpa. Yeah, let me just immediately. It's Tulpa, but I'm sorry, it's also like that Drake. Okay, for the second half, let me go Emily. Emily Fischl. Xianyun and Bennett. For the first half, Sucrose, Shinchu, Cookie Shinobu, and Nahida, like this. Like only 1 5-star on team. Hey Live, how are you doing? You're feeling live streaming. I was literally camping my phone. Okay. Okay. Didn't know you had Ayakalo. You never used her. Yes, you know why? I don't like Cryo so much. That's why, just yes. But you know, she's not bad. She's actually has a good backstory, not gonna lie. I also have like her weapon, signature weapon is Miss Splitter. But I don't use her so much. She, like, back then she was okay, you know? But in nowadays, like, she's not so powerful, unfortunately. Yeah, let's say even Xianyun might be way more valuable and useful than Ayaka, because she's on fielder. You need to keep her on field to get that energy back, to use her burst, and that burst is a little bit weird. I mean, like, yeah, you can miss that burst, especially now, you know? So yeah. That's why I just, like, yeah, I bench her for a long, long time. By the way, I got Ayaka on a rerun. It's like, yeah, when not she's first released, but on a rerun. Yes, live. I speak other languages as well. But please don't ask me which languages they are. Alright, let me try this one. It's like it's like 3 stars and 1 4 star, like, and 1 5 star, but 3 stars. It's a 4 stars, of course. And you know what? Like, I will try maybe Ororon as well. Unfortunately, Ororon needs maybe additional great hydro. Maybe I will go like Kokishinobu, Ororon, Chinchu, and Yelan. You know, like this team. This team might be good on a first phase. Alright, let's do it.
Hey! Share my knowledge!
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines.
I'll settle this!
Know my sword.
Animal hypostasis emulation! Stand clear!
Ring cutter.
Our bond is strong! Absorption test! The Temple of Wisdom! I see everything! Stand with me! Stand clear!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Enhanced animal module 75! Lightning! Sheriff! Our bond is strong! Everyone hold hands!
Cancellation 0
Make yourself at home.
sometimes destroying me.
Know my sword. Rain outlines your.
Animal test 6308.
She just destroys me. Okay, like, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. The next question was, could you speak Spanish? But never mind. Yeah. Cook is a 4-star Electro. I rarely use, yet I build mostly. Actually, Toshki, if you ask me, I would suggest you to build her. You know why? Because actually she's an incredible character. And if you have Kinich, Cookie with Kinich, it's so crazy. I mean, if you play Kinich with Hyperloom, it's just, even Ororon cannot be so bad. Because, you know why? Ororon, it's a circle impact. He creates that circle and you need to be within, even though it has some like attractive mechanic. I mean, like, that circle attracts the enemies, you know? It's like touts it, something like that. I forgot the word. So yeah, it's still not useful. Because if they like far away from that, they attack you instead of like, yeah, that circle. That's like, it's called like Sonic Spirit or something like that. But Cookie Shinobu creates that healing, like spinning, like electro something, like around you, which is actually super useful. But still, it's up to you. Live, come on. Live, come on. Stop it, please. Yeah, Batman. I don't know about Batman, but still. Alright, let me... Paimon. Why? I mean, like, most likely, I suppose, like, it's Paimon, but not, like... Yeah, it's Paimon, most likely. Alright.
Teamwork is strength.
A little ambiance!
These ones are so annoying. You know why? They're starting to attack you immediately.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let's light it up!
Okay. I need some energy back. Alright, let's continue. This one is, yeah. This one is actually so weird.
Ring cutter, no, my sword!
Pretty difficult because he's moving.
Stand with me. Absorption
Yeah,
test.
you see like an uppercut attacking.
Animal hypostasis. This may hurt a little. I'll settle this. Sharing my knowledge.
You need to be close to him, by the way, you know why?
Witness the power
Because
of
if you're
Gugwa.
far away,
Stand clear.
he's starting to do like,
I see everything.
you know?
Rain outlines your fate.
Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home. Absorption test.
Ring cutter,
This may hurt a little. Enhanced animal module 75.
no, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Hey! Out of my way! Sharing my knowledge.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Stand clear. Grow. Stand with me.
Try to move.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
He's pretty
Animal
slow
test
actually. He's not so fast.
This may hurt a little. Swirl, Mark 2. Grow. Make yourselves at home.
Let me read you a verse.
It's like it was a waste actually. It was a waste using Shinjo, that's alright. I mean, like, by the way, my Sucrose is a healer in this team. So yeah, I used like Prototype Amber. Your video, like, not yet, but I can check it because I don't know your channel live.
Let's light it up!
If you... Oh my, I missed it.
I'm going in!
A little ambiance. Boba, get odds revealed. Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast. Midnight Phantasma.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Russian floral. Boba, get them.
Let's try next one. It's actually pretty fun to use for this spell abyss is actually extremely useful. Like easy, not so difficult. I mean, like, yes, you need like 4 stars with constellation, would be nice to get them. But still, even without constellation it's possible. But if you play with a 5-star, it's like, yeah, it's like okay.
I see everything.
No, my sword!
Absorption test. Animal test 60 to dissipate.
Ring cutter!
Hey! Lightning Sherlock! Absorption test. I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Let me weave you a verse.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Everyone everything!
Your sacrifice is ready.
Stand clear!
Our bond is strong.
Committed to memory! The Temple of Wisdom!
Out of my way. No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Absorption test!
Looking for death. I let my guard down. Rain cutter.
This may turn a little.
Dissipate.
Try to kill him as fast as possible.
The golden
Hey Sino, how are you doing? Hey Ali, hi guys. Okay, like about the like topic, guys. If you like about Citlali, why I think she's so weird, because like yeah, she's cryo support, but she cannot support cryo. I mean, like yes, she can be like for cryo a little bit. You know why? Because of Cinder City set, only because of that. But still, it's like yeah, she mostly for hydro and pyro, which is actually not bad. The only problem is like yeah, when like you need like melt reaction to like activate some of her buffs. So yeah, like it's like yeah, she's still like pretty useful. You know why? Because melt damage, it's one of the best like powerful damages in this game. And since we're going to get mavuika, that Citlali with the shield abilities can be extremely useful, just extremely useful. I assume that mavuika will get some resistance to interruption, you know, but still, let's say arlecchino at Constellation 0 doesn't have any, so yeah, she might be good with. You did 36 stars, right? Oh yes, yes, Sino. Like yeah, it's not so. This one is not. Yeah, it's not so difficult. But yes, I did that. I just tried to do like to use 4 stars. Now it's Tulpa.
I'm going in.
Eat this!
By royal decree, let's light it up.
I'm the frying pan into the fire!
This will brighten up the place. Wings of darkness. Everybody stand up.
You're toast!
Reconstitute.
I summon the nice and spicy! No ingredients for me today!
Adventure time. Yeah. I'm going in. Extract.
I'm the frying pan water!
That's it.
A little ambiance. Let's light it up.
No rest for the
Teamwork is trick.
midnight phantasmical.
Neutralize.
One shot. Descend. Once again.
That's crazy.
Going in. Extract.
Just die already, please.
Yeah. Let's light it up.
Russian floral!
Why do they never miss? Please, adventure team. I have failed you.
Can I? Yes, I can. I mean, like that was actually he killed like all of my just crazy. Tomorrow main event. Yes, tomorrow, like Ali, we're going to get main
Many
event.
ladies in the court of Fontaine like to
And by
spray
the way,
the
like
perfume
free
onto a
4-star
delicate lace
sword, which is actually not bad. Unfortunately, you need to be under the shield. So yeah, it gives you attack. It's actually not a bad base attack. And also it gives you some crit rate, crit damage when you under the shield. Let's say, why not? You know, like maybe like we need this some type of these weapons, you know, like when under the shield. But still, it's like not so practical. The only character is which is actually not bad at the moment. It's I assume that it's Citlali might be useful when you use like with other characters. When let's say C6 Bennett melting something like that with Citlali. But I don't think it's great because DPS Bennett is like, yes, I saw a couple times. It's kinda okay, but you know, it's not for free to play, let's say, you know. I was thinking that main event, yes, main event, exactly like Xianyun. Main event where you can get like crown, you can get a 4-star weapon and refine it up to level 5. So yeah, like I was thinking, is that sword good on Chiori? On Chiori, actually yes, you can use it on Chiori. You know why? Because she can get that elemental shield and you can get benefits from it. Actually, yes, it's possible. Because she creates that geo anyway. But yes, you need to get that crystal. And the other problem is, like, you need to be on field, if I'm not mistaken. So let's say if you play her on field, then yes, but off field, I don't think so. So yeah, I don't think you can get, you can check it, by the way. Let me check the passive, just a second, Ali. Let me check that weapon's passive, because it's like, it's actually available for us. Like, just a second. So yeah, while characters are protected by a shield, damage dealt by a normal and charge attacks is increased by 20%, and normal and charge attacks crit rate is increased by 8. Now, most likely you need to be on field. It's not for Chiori. It's not for off-field characters, you know? Because let's say it says that when a character is protected by a shield, and the damage or normal and charge attacks, it mostly, let's say which characters we have. Main event where you get like, oh, it's not like 1200s if I'm not mistaken, but yes, it's like it's a lot, but not 1200s. That co-op event where we have to fight with Genshin mobs. Be using the characters that I got until I post a video about using them. What? Hey Xenix, what's the main status of the sword? The defense? What main status of that sword? Main status of that sword? Dev? I mean, you defense or what? Really? For free? Oh, actually, Ali, I'm not gonna lie. You have so many crazy characters. You have Chiori, you have Navia. Navia is crazy, actually. So many players want that Navia. You know? So about that weapon. That weapon gives you some damage. It might be okay for... It's a skill, you know? Even though it's skill, no, it's not for... Definitely for him. Shinchu on field. It's Kiching. Kiching can be useful, like that weapon can be useful for Kiching because she can do aggravate on field, and if I'm not mistaken, it's charge attack and normal attacks. Also DPS, Lynette, maybe, you know. Ayaka, yes, actually, you know, with the use of Shenhe, she does like charge attacks. Actually, Ayaka can benefit, but you know, Ayaka needs a lot of like attack, so might be not a great option for her. But still useful. So yeah, Lynette, Kiching, Ayaka. Unfortunately not for... I'll hate him because all of his attacks is a skill. Bennett is the support. Xilonen, like, no, it's defense. Kazuha, definitely no. Traveler, yes. Especially Pyro Traveler, actually. You know why? A new Pyro Traveler is going to be not bad. So yeah, he can benefit from that as well. But it's still, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, well, because he gets infusion, as you know, guys. In this case, he can do like normal charge attacks. And maybe that's it. Kaya is mostly, you know, like, you can use Kaya, but Kaya is a little bit slow with that sword attacks. So not so many characters. But still, you know why? That weapon is for free. And, you know, like at least having that weapon, it's already not a bad option. I have a question for you. When you record, how do you get it to where it does it show you face and you just like show the game. What? Live. It's like it's it's a settings like when you like set it. I just like record game window. That's it. Of course you're gonna get. Oh yeah, I wish you best of luck, Ali. Actually, yes. Like it's Neuvillette. You have a great characters. Go for Neuvillette. Like use your 50-50. But I would suggest meow. Hey Tanuki. But I would suggest you to like keep your guaranteed on mavuika. Oh yeah, Xanax. That's a event with a free sword. It's like which it's like it's yeah it's tomorrow. Yes, Xanax, you're right. It has like crit rate. I mean, like it's not has crit rate. It's just like when you are under the shield, it gives you crit rate. Like it's like normal and charge attacks. Crit rate increased by 8%. It's not crit rate for all of your damage. It's only for normal and charge attacks. And also on top of that, you get like normal and charge attacks damage increased like by 20%. It's like at R1, but at R5, it's like 40% damage increase and 60% crit rate. It's actually not a bad weapon, but not for all of the characters, unfortunately. I saw a video about Capitano face reveal, bro. Oh yeah, by the way, Sino, I post that video, like, yeah, I don't know if you watched that or like, yeah. I posted that video recently. That was, it's like, he doesn't, like he didn't that, but yes, like only Paimon and Traveler saw the face, you know? But yeah, that was fun actually.
But taming the beast within is tougher.
Oh yeah, yeah, I also was confused about that. The only problem is, you know what? That it's like, it's a little bit weird actually, but yeah, at least it's start point if you ask me. Like, you know, like just like let's wait a little bit and maybe we can see Capitano playable in like 5, like in this version, in like Natlan version, you know. It's possible. In co-op we defeat Anemo Cube with Kazuha, Jin, Heizo. Fought for real. Yeah, with the physical. That's crazy actually, Tanuki. Anemo Hypo with Anemo characters. Yeah, that was fun actually, not gonna lie. Hey Toto, how are you doing? Hey Wicker, how are you doing, guys? But can you try killing like those local legends? I mean, like which one? Can you tell me? Like, let me do once.
Stars, shine for me.
Yeah, I got like Electro and Anemo. Like I'm cryo damage. That's crazy actually. I tested it like a couple days ago. I just forgot to test it. You know why? Like
Knock him down.
when you have ororon in your team, you don't need to use ororon to activate
Not too far now.
Cinder City.
Look alive. Let's
Passive.
run.
Open fire!
Yeah.
Let's get it on!
Not now.
Unfortunately, that shield is like, yeah, it's a little bit bad. I like Neuvillette, Chiori, Xilonen, and Furina. This thing, which one? Chiori, Xilonen, and Furina. What? Neuvillette, Chiori, Xilonen. I would suggest you to switch Chiori with like, with maybe Sucrose, but it's up to you, you know? I can't recall the name of those legends, but yes, Chiori is good as sub. I know. Actually, you know why? Like, the guys, like Chiori is bad in this team. Because Chiori in this team can create only one Tamoto. It's not two. That's a problem. So yeah, like maybe she's okay, but she's not so great, unfortunately. Because yeah, it's a like you lose about like 50% of her damage. It's bad. That's why Chiori at Constellation 0, I mean, you need at least one character, like Geo character with Geo construction. Three Fatuis. I mean, yes, I can try actually. Why not? Just a second. I mean, like, if I'm not mistaken, it has I never done them like this. Just a second. If I'm not mistaken, it's it's right here. Yeah, 3 legendary Fatui. Tamoto, yes. Tamoto is Chiori's doll name, but you know, like when you have like one Geo construction, you just like can like use 2 Tamotos, but not one, you know? If I'm not mistaken, you know like how you need to kill them. It's like some like you need to kill Cryo and this one right after killing this one, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, first you need to kill like this one, then within 20 seconds or 10 seconds, something like that, you need to kill like this both guys. Something like that. To the doll, Timothy is chill. I mean, like, yes, like, it's like, actually, she's not so, Chiori is good with Mono Geo team. Then, yes, I mean, like, she is good with Mono Geo especially, but not only with Mono Geo. Like, she is also okay with at least one Geo character. You need, like, the character like Zhongli with that shield, with, like, that, not a shield, my bad, with that, pillar he creates by using his skill, or, like, Geo Traveler is okay, or Albedo, or Ito. So yeah, the character who can like place some Geo construction on field. Kachina, by the way, also you can use with Kachina as well. Oh yeah, like in this case, no, like he can use Kachina. I don't know which team is better to go. Definitely not Chasca team, because this Chasca team is going to get like yes. Let me switch the team. You know what? Let me go maybe like one of them is like Cryo. You need to get Pyro or like Swirlet, right? If you don't have like, so yeah, let's go like this one. Let's go Neuvillette. I don't want to use Furina, even though Furina is great in damage. Let's try Furina, okay. And maybe Xilonen. The problem is I need to destroy that another one's shield as well. So I need somehow to attract them to each other, like I keep them together. Oh, maybe one Pyro, it's like Shanling. With Shanling, then I can like easily skip Kazuha. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's try. Let's give it a try at least. Because if I'm not mistaken, they're pretty powerful. So yeah, it's the first time I'm like, by the way, I never touched them. So yeah, what you need to do, this one is Pyro, he gets a shot. That one is Electro and Cryo. And oh my, I forgot about that. Did you just...
Time to go.
Yeah.
So many regrets.
Okay, my bad. And I lost all of my energy. I will try a couple times, then I will give up. Don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, like, yeah, I don't want to spend all of my, like, all of the stream. Like, I can do it offline anyway. Unfortunately, that one is like, yeah, like, that Cryo is not so fast. He's slow as hell. And you need to somehow
Frozen.
You know, like, what's the problem?
Uninvited guests are unwelcome here.
Okay.
Freshness.
All right.
Chill to the
Come on. Okay.
This one's well done. Let's not waste time. You need to hurry up.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Settle down.
Let the world collide!
All right.
Time to go. Well done.
The wind moves me.
The tides beckon. This one's well done. Almost. Fortunate fall. Send this quickly.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Letting brave names echo!
Silence. Be sanctified.
Let my name
went
echo in song!
Frozen descent.
I need to kill, like, Zen boss. Then
Flash frost.
no, I need to kill this Pyro one.
Settle. Send this quickly.
Wind strider.
Chill to the bone.
All right. Clouds high. The birds call.
The tides beckon. Risk is
All right.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
I think I cannot do it like properly. Yeah, I already messed up. Because you need to kill, like, I already messed up. You know why? I need to destroy that shield and I need to kill him to get all of the achievements, by the way. Okay, let me try. And I lost my cover.
Let's move.
Let me just revive him.
Don't get careless.
Letting brave names echo!
Never
Oh my, for real.
again.
What a waste of time.
Let's move.
Yeah, let me start it over because yeah, I cannot like. It's like anyway, like I will do it later. So yeah, it's. Wow, what a slow down. What? Kazuhanon, yes, like oh, if you want me to, I can continue. By the way, guys, it's up to you. Like I'm completely okay with that. Let me try it again, no problem. Okay, so my daughter is lazy and a primo puller. I told her for Bennett, the best option is sapwood blade. He rolled, right, so now it has to be a sacrificial. Oh yeah, by the way, you know Wicker, like actually sacrificial sword is not bad option when you in overworld. You know why? I can explain you. When you use sacrificial, you can get his skill like back to back couple times.
Time to go.
It's actually super useful. That elemental mastery, you need that elemental mastery only for his burst. That's it. So let's say in overworld you don't use burst so much, but also even though you get a little bit less elemental mastery, let's say I switch this one, right? It's actually not a bad option because you can jump back to back. It's like actually pretty useful, especially for some, like in some spiral abysses, especially with Fatui operatives, you know, the enemies. Just a second, let me just show you if I can get them. Just a second, guys, I will return to that Fatuis. We have these enemies. I will be like, oh no, I'm not. So yeah, like we have like, yeah, ley line, which is like right in this place. The point is, can I switch my weapon? I have two, by the way. Yeah, okay. No, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Bennett? Oh, my bad. Yes, yes, Wicker, you're right. I mean, like, I just, like, I thought about Kazuha. Oh, my bad, you're right. I mean, like, Bennett with Sapwood, yes, like, definitely. You know why? Sacrificial is not so great. I just thought about Kazuha, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I was played about Kazuha and the question was about Kazuha. No, yeah, like yes, for Bennett actually yes, completely agree. You know why? Bennett on top of that energy recharge also can create that leaf. You know that weapon has a passive. It creates a leaf, and when you pick up the leaf, you get additional elemental mastery. Actually, it might be useful for 12 seconds. It's actually not a bad buff. Let's say if you play out of melting, let's say out of vaping, or some reaction. Burgeon, by the way, also useful. So yeah, that one, it's like pretty useful. My bad, I just like messed up a little bit. I got Chasca and I built her. Would you check her? Yes, of course, capable. You'll like just give me your in-game ID. My bad, like Wicker, you are completely right about that weapon. I'm just messed up a little bit. Yeah, I thought about Kazuha just somehow. But yeah, back then, well, actually, back then I used like, just a second. I don't remember which weapon I used back then. It definitely wasn't Favonius. I don't like to use Favonius on Bennett, unfortunately, because yeah, you usually like low on crit rate. If I'm not mistaken, it was like this one, Fasting Desire, but then I switched to another one. Sacrificial, yes, maybe, I don't remember exactly. Like, you know why? Because you need a weapon with a high base attack as possible. This one actually, like this one has like 510, which is actually not bad. Favonius is not okay because of like this one, because the more attack you have, the more buff you can give your character. That's why Sapwood is so good. You know, it provides energy recharge, some additional elemental mastery, and its base attack actually is the highest for a 4-star source. The only one which is high, like more higher than Sapwood, it's like this Alley Flash, if I'm not mistaken. It's about 600, something like that, but it's not useful on Bennett because of elemental mastery, no energy recharge. But you can, you know, like let's say if you play out of like, if you want to play, like use Bennett only with a 4-star weapons, then yes, this one is the best for like the buff. Oh, just a second, K-pop. Chasca, right? Congrats with Chasca. I mean, I like Chasca, not gonna lie, because like yeah, maybe she's not so powerful, but she's super useful, especially like yeah, that flying is so crazy. Just a second, guys, let me switch the window. Oh, nice. So much attack, that's crazy actually. 2.8 with that Subsidian Codex, that's insane actually, not gonna lie. I will suggest you to keep the build, you know why? You don't need energy so much and you can still level up like Chasca because it's like 82. I would maybe suggest you, but it's up to you because you know anyway she can swirl and that can increase your damage. You don't need elemental mastery. About the talent, yes, it's only skill and burst. Like first priority is skill, definitely. Second one is burst. And yeah, you have like about like 3k attack. It's because of bow most likely, but almost bow is not a bad option at all. So yeah. It's attack, that's yeah. And you have enough crit rate actually, you know, not gonna lie. Because, oh yeah, her Ascension is crited as well, I forgot about that. So yeah, it's 19.2 crit rate from herself, plus 5, it's 24-ish, something like that. Yes, okay, it's alright, great build. If you got Ororon, by the way, Ororon is also pretty useful. If you're like, it's like, it depends, because yeah, it's like, sometimes getting a 4-star, it's so difficult, you know, it's like, yeah. So where? So there will 42 days banner now. Yes, like, but Sino, it's not going to be like 42 banners. It's going to be like brand new characters for 42 days. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, K-pop. Like, if you want me to, I can show you my build. My build, like, I use, like, different weapon. She's level 90. The same stats, I mean, like, same artifacts. Talents, like, I already crowned her skill because it's a main source of her damage. Then burst. Actually, I would maybe suggest you to level up to level 9. Because it's not a bad damage at all. I will do the same. Like, yes, but, like, I need some mats, you know? I don't want to rush because, you know, like, it's like, let's say it's not the main source of her damage, but pretty decent amount of damage. About the stats, it's like 240, 2.4k, it's like 5320, like a little bit more energy recharge, and yes, attack as well. So yeah, attack and attack. So yeah, you don't need to go for like a pyro. If you have crazy pyro with, let's say, 50 CV, then yes, maybe. But if you don't have it, like, because usually you use at least one pyro with, like, chasca. If you don't, by the way, attack is a way.
Keep trying.
You
got this.
You own cable.
Not yet, but you will.
How was my performance? You complicated your cable. That's right. That's right. Ah. Okay.
It's not like I'm not trying. I'm giving
It's
all I
right.
got.
That's, I mean, like, you know, guys, like, let's say, what didn't notice till now. Yes, I just, guys, you can change the name, at least, like, I'm playing the game, and you want me to notice, like, it's a question for me, like, it's a little bit difficult, don't get me wrong, like, how do I know? Alright, let me just try this, like, these 3 Fatuis again. Right then. So yeah, no energy for me, but yeah, like, you need to either go for, like, pyro, or go for, because, you know, like, this one is cryo, this one is electro. You need pyro to destroy the shield and kill him immediately. Then you need to switch to this one and kill him within, like, you know, like what? Let's go 4 stars, if you don't mind. Let's go Shinchu, because Shinchu is crazy. Let's go the team like this. Let's go Kazuha first. By the way, Kazuha with sacrificial. You know why? Because I need to, like, do that, like, jump, like, let's say, skill back to back. I don't need so much elemental mastery because I don't think I can, like, use it so much, like, let's say, often. So yeah, let me try this thing. The only problem is you need to keep, like, together for a short period of time at least. Oh, really? Change from Rohit. Sign to, okay. Let him swap back. Okay, right. Alright, just let me just switch the team. I want to use, like, Shinchu, Shenling, and Bennett. Let's try how it goes. Like,
Chivalry
it should be
will
okay, I think, but yeah, without, like, a...
Time to go.
Flash frost.
Oh my.
Freshness preserved.
He can jump,
Time to
but
go.
the problem is I need to keep my eye on, like...
Fry. You need to hurry up.
Wind Strider.
Everybody stand! Eat this! Let me weave you a verse. Body and... No, my sword!
Into the wind.
Let's light it up!
Well done.
As one with wind and cloud.
In this quickly.
That pyro is annoying.
Wind Strider.
Oh my... I cannot do it without pyro. Okay, let me try. Which shields I destroyed? I destroyed, like, no pyro, but no electro.
It's time, Mora.
Let me try it again. Let me try a couple times and I'll switch the team. I mean, like, with Neuvillette, it's actually easy. Now Rohit is back. Hi Rohit. We see girl. Well, your chasca is hitting not good damage. You are benching her. Oh, like...
Wherever in this world I roam,
I mean, like,
carry memories
actually,
of my
like,
home.
Chasca is not bad, and you know, like, what,
blade.
guys? Like, she
is
will
the
be
last
extremely
thing I
useful,
have
like, in, like,
forever.
future banners, like, future, like, not banners, of course, future, like, Spiral Abyss especially. Alright, let me try it again with this team, then I will switch it. Because, yeah, it's like... they are pretty annoying. And, yeah, they can one-shot you. Especially this one. This is getting the shield immediately. Come on. Oh, like, for real. He has some collision. That's crazy.
Time to go.
This one's well done.
Just my...
Got it. Damn, bro, what's the game? Yes. I will consider her after I get Neuvillette. Oh, for real? You mean Chasca? I mean, Chasca and Neuvillette, you know what? Actually, Chasca and Neuvillette, like, Chasca is a character, and you can use DPS character in her team, actually. Easy. You know why? Because she actually doesn't need these characters at all. I mean, like, if it's different element, that's okay, that's it. Because she automatically converts the bullets, you know, in random, like, randomly. And you're right, you, like, just, like, do the damage, that's it. Cooldown is pretty small, it's, like, only 6.5 seconds. So yeah, let's say in Overworld you can easily go, like, Chasca, let's say, Neuvillette, I don't know, maybe, like, arlecchino, and let's say something like maybe some healer like Diona, you know? Oh my god.
Time to go.
Let me try again with this one, then I will switch, because you need to kill them like in special order. Unfortunately, this one has collision. Come on, bro.
You need to hurry up.
The one shot.
This one's well done.
Oh my, for real.
Looks like you'll have to be carried out.
The wind knows it. Not bad.
Off we go!
And I have no energy
Time to go.
whatsoever.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
This Pyro is
Time to go.
Adventure time!
You need to hurry up.
You're not going anywhere.
I need to destroy that one.
We go! Benny's adventure team! I have failed you.
Just let me check it.
Time to go.
So, like, Electro one, it's like actually a pain in the ass. Okay. Drink water, yeah. Okay, bye bye, Sina. Kazuka's will can those shield. Yes, like right, like you know, like let's say on a paper you can say that, but in reality you need to yeah, like you need to do that. It's like it's not so easy because they can like each of them can one shot you, you know. Yes, Kazuka can, but it's better to use another team. I just want to use this one a couple times. And yes, Kazuka's will of course can do it.
Time to go.
My bad. Because when I reach this place, I use all of my stamina, you know?
This one's well done.
Almost.
You need to hurry up.
I must remain calm.
Adventure time!
Come on, just like... I need to like...
You need to hurry up.
Into the wind.
Yeah.
This is...
Yeah, well, you can destroy the shield immediately. Alright. You can destroy the shield, both of them, like Electro and by swirling this. Or you can go with... alright. Okay, bye-bye, Ali, bye-bye. Maybe I will. I mean, yes, like, maybe you will. I mean, like, it's... Yes, maybe. Like, I don't know if you tried it, but yeah, it's like you need some, like... It's not like, yeah, on paper, anything looks pretty easy, but when they can one-shot you, it's... You need to find proper approach to kill them. And also, I have only one healer. I can use Electro to destroy Pyro Shield, but Hydro is okay, you know, because it's vaping. The only problem is, like this one, and that Pyro. You cannot, like, okay. Alright.
The wind knows me. So
Come on.
many.
And this one is like, of course I missed. Yeah, that's a problem. You cannot, like... That Electro is so annoying. I will try it again. I don't think I will go for a shield. Lila? No. You mean Lila? No. I don't want to use a shield, actually. I can go with Neuvillette easily. I just want to try it. By the way, it's the first time I fight them. But you know why I want to do that? Actually, I can do it without destroying the shield. I just one by one. There's an achievement, by the way. If you know, guys, you need to kill Cryo and Electro first, and after that, within 20 seconds, you need to kill that Pyro, you know? And yeah, I know what's my mistake.
Body and mind.
I know the mistake. I need to, like, approach, like, not from this place, from this place. You know why? To get that Pyro agent, like, close to them. I'm able to switch for Neuvillette, Furina, Kazuha and Xilonen team, we'll see. Because that team is actually pretty powerful. The only problem is, in this case, I need to keep that Pyro agent alive to be able to destroy the shells. Okay.
Well, now, look who's here.
It's like no damage, anyway.
You need to hurry up. Let's not waste time. Roast and fry.
Time to go.
This one's well done.
Into the wind.
You need to hurry. Fuel's clogged.
Oh, come on, for real. That's impossible. Like, oh my, why is that? Because I swirl wrong element. Okay, let me go different characters. It's going to be a nightmare. No need to. Actually, yes, it's not a bad idea. Okay. Destroy. Alright. Just let me teleport. Actually, yes, I can. You're right. I mean, I don't want to bother like with that on the stream. Actually, it's better to use like Spile Abyss. If you ask me, let me do Spile Abyss because this one is annoying. You need to get used to it. So yeah. Let me switch the team, try it again, and then that's it. Because you know, do the same thing again and again, it's like, yeah, Spile Abyss in this case better. Let me go with a different team. Let me go with a team like Kazuha. It's still Kazuha. Actually, I can go like with this team. You know why? Yeah, to do some like overload.
Right. After you.
Because it's Pyro, maybe. With overload, I can destroy that cryo shield. With Electro, I can destroy that shield again. I don't think it's a great team. Anyway, let's check it. Yeah, and my Raiden has no... Yeah, that's right.
Look who's here.
Shine down!
An unfortunate
Come on, how is that possible? Why you lost your shield? Oh, I see now.
The wind knows me.
Oh, for real? For real?
This again.
Bow your head. Be
Oh,
sanctified.
that Electro destroyed that shield.
Wind strider. Alright.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Chill to the bone.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night into the wind. Illusion shattered.
Silence.
Let's move. Alright.
Let's not waste time.
What a pain!
Time to go.
Oh, come
Wind
on.
strider.
Let the mighty be humbled. Quickly.
Shine down.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Chill to the bone.
Oh, come on. It's...
This is
Oh my. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let me start this over. No, chasca? Chasca? Actually, no, let me try it again. Actually, it's fun. The problem is why I get that wet status, because like we have, that's actually, you can freeze me immediately. It's impossible, because you know why? Oh, it's raining there. Just a second, let me check it. Sorry guys. Use chasca. Chasca is not a bad option actually. You know what's the problem? Actually, you're right. Maybe chasca is the way. Okay, I will try to use chasca. Let me. Is it raining here? Because like it's impossible. Why he freeze me immediately? And by the way, you know what? Chasca is immune to freeze. You know that? That's crazy actually. Why he freeze me immediately? That one is cryo, right? Oh, it's raining. I see now. Okay, I see. It's because of raining. Look, when you start fighting them, it's raining.
for a nap in the workshop.
Right? Okay, let's cheating a little bit. Let's do some cheats, you know? If it's raining, then it's like, yeah, that's bad. That's so greedy. Yeah, it's always raining here when you fight against them. I see now. Yeah, no way you can like somehow cancel it. Chasca is the way actually, you know, it's not a bad idea. Because yeah, you can use like Chasca with Hydro, with Pyro, and you can destroy the shield. Actually, it's not raining now. Well, let's do it. I don't know why is that.
there is no escape.
Look who's here.
You need to hurry up. Bow your head.
Alright.
No.
Chill to the bone.
This one's well done. This
Wind knows me.
hurry up.
Alright.
Roasted fry.
Does he like...
Going anywhere.
Shine down.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Why healing is so low? Okay, now...
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Illusion shattered. Into the wind.
Settle down. The tides beckon. Let's not fry.
You need to avoid like...
Alright.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call. There is no escape.
Bow your head. Let's End this quickly!
Be sanctified.
Oh my! For real? How is that even possible?
Name's Echo! Illusion shattered!
Time to go.
Wind strike.
One with wind and cloud.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Shine down!
Into the wind.
All right.
Oh, I see now.
Illusion shattered!
I see now, my bad.
Let's move!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
All right. Letting crave
can,
name's
like-
Echo!
Settle down.
Wind strike.
There is no escape!
Silence. The birds call.
So many regrets.
I already messed up.
Mighty be humbled.
You need a hurry
I cannot like destroy that shell.
Illusion shattered! All right. Let the mountain's veins boil!
Let's move!
To the bone.
Shouldn't get careless. Have a look at this!
No, come on. Come on, get the shell back.
You're not going anywhere.
There is no escape!
Frozen.
Bring it!
Load of this!
Letting crave name's Echo!
Onward!
Be sanctified.
I mean, like, it's bad, you know why? Because, yeah, I mean, like, there's a way to get, like, I died 2 times. Sorry for, like, yeah, it's only, by the way, like, yeah, that field kills me immediately. The problem is, like, yeah, I will try it tomorrow again, because it's not possible now with chasca. The only problem is, you need to kill, like, them in different way. You know why? Let me show you achievement. When you check it, so yeah, you see, like, you need to kill them, like you can get out of this, like, about, like, 35 Primogems, something like that, but in proper order. Anyway, like, yeah, so yeah, defeat Vasily first. You see, like, Vasily first, then defeat the other members of the, like, 3. So yeah, Vasily, it's like, I don't know which one, but yeah, I will do it then tomorrow. Why not? Alright, let me do Spoil Abyss maybe. It was pretty tough, not gonna lie. But Raiden was a way, I think. You know why? Furina can, like, yeah, she just, like, destroy your HP. And but, you know, like, that raining actually, that rain destroys my, like, that, like, first run. That was interesting. Just imagine use Barbaro against them. Oh, that's a nightmare. Chasca is easy impact. Yes, Chasca might be easy, actually, you're right. I didn't expect, actually, yes. And you know what, she can use different elements and you can get like pretty good damage. But you know why? They are not so, like, tanky. They just, like, has that shield and pretty good damage. I mean tanky in terms of HP. That was fun though, not gonna lie. Alright, Let me just do it. Then I will switch to Spilabase. Because Spilabase, I want to try Chasca. Like,
Burst forth.
why I could... Okay. My bad. I mean, like, I choose, like, Xilonen instead of NVidia.
I'll take the lead today.
Motherboard, about my chasca. Where should I focus more? I mean, like, where should I focus more? What you mean? Like, you mean talents or you mean attack? Like, you should focus on her, or like skill first, then attack. She needs attack as much as you can, and yes, like her talent is like, yeah, this one. If you like, if it's was your question, but.
Coming to be.
A proper send-off. Let's light it up. Ow.
Come on, come on. I hate it.
Yeah, teamwork is dreamwork. Umbrella warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it. Hey there. Adventure.
Nice. Let me try. Yes, let me try Spilabase with Chasca, like upper sides. Yeah, I definitely will try that. Like actually, this 3 Fatui as well. So yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I just messed up that previous round. Actually, with Shinchu, it's possible. Shinchu, Bennett, Xianling, and Kazuha, it's possible. You know why? The only problem was that was like raining, and yeah, I messed up the round. Huh. Vortex, you speak? Oh. Turkish? You speak a form of Turkish? Yes, I know Turkish. I mean, like, I know Turkish. My native is Azeri, and because of that, I know a little bit Turkish, and also I understand Turkish. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Wicker, like, you just mentioned about that weapon. Yes, I messed up a little bit. So yeah, you can use, of course, on Bennett, Saput is the way. I mean, like, I messed up with Kazuha. Should I increase my crit damage and lose some crit rate? Actually, you can. You know why, Rohit? Because let's say about like 85 to 90 is okay for Chasca, because she shots a lot of like bullets, and yes, you can get like crit anyway. But I don't suggest you to go lower than 80, you know. Chasca is good for real. I knew that, Yoni. You know why? Let's say the Chasca is a character which like fits your gameplay and let's say preferences, you know. And also, actually, not gonna lie, she's not bad. I mean, like she's easy to use, like very flexible. Unfortunately, we don't have like so many great characters for her now. But we definitely will get some. So yeah, I will use the same team like Emily, Fischl, Xianling, and Bennett. Yes, I love hated on characters and not meta characters. I mean, you know what, Yoni? Actually, if you ask me, Chasca maybe now she's not meta, but she is great. You know why? Like, I don't know, like, when you, like, next Spilabase is going to be with the new enemies with that iron shield, and Chasca is not the only, but she's the best one who can destroy the shield, like, literally immediately. But yeah, without Chasca, destroying the shield, if you don't have Kinich and Chasca, destroying the shield might be a little bit annoying, you know? So yeah, just keep that in mind. I mean, she's still, like, she has some potential. I'm bored, so I'm looking up and learning about it. Oh, I see, I see, for real? Oh, I see. Yeah, like our languages, I mean like Azeri and Turkish, it's like they're pretty close to each other. I mean like, yeah, like mostly all of the knows Azeri language, it's easy to learn Turkish, but not vice versa if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know exactly. Because I know that so many like my, like, let's say, like my co-workers, something like all of the people like know Turkish as well. It's easy language, not so difficult, and it's like actually I like Turkish a lot. Its pronunciations, it's like it's yeah, it's like it's sweet, you know. Okay, like with chasca, I'm going to use. I don't want to use double pyro. And Xilonen actually not great, but just yeah, you know, what's the problem with Constellation Zero? Chasca, she cannot use like anemo. Like let's say if you like use Xilonen, it's bad for Chasca. So yeah, only Constellation 1, if I'm not mistaken, unlocks that option. So I would say maybe better to use something like. I need some cryo, definitely, because yeah, this one and this one's it's like annoying as hell. Maybe Shinchu, maybe Bennett, definitely. Oh, I use Bennett in here. That's a problem. I need some healer. I'm building my PD because of Ororon. Oh, you know what? I mean, like, I wouldn't suggest you. I mean, like, he's not a bad character at all, not gonna lie. He's pretty good, I mean, like, useful. Also, like, if you notice that, you don't even need, like, when Ororon in your team, you don't even need to use him to get that 40% elemental damage bonus. You just need to use attack of like some other fake characters, like fake elemental attack. And if you do, you can get 40% elemental damage bonus. It's crazy. I actually noticed that, but I didn't know how it works. Now I know. It's actually so crazy. Yes, I mean, like, if you ask Mirohit, I would strongly suggest you to stop because, you know, like, we have Mavuika on the way, we have Citlali on the way. Both of them are crazy. If you have Neuvillette, then you just like, yeah, it's better to stop. No need to go further. I mean, I need a healer. Like, Cookie Shinobu actually is a way. Oh yeah, I can use Cookie Shinobu. And maybe Furina in this case, like instead of Shinchu, why not? Like this one, you know? Because she's actually not a bad healer, I would say, but using like, yeah, Furina, Xilonen. Xilonen also, the problem is she can like, yeah, she heals on the active character. That's alright. And oh, maybe like this one, you know? Why not? It's electrocharge. No, like Yoni, come on, like stop this. Like Lanyan, like it's like right. I would suggest you to not listen to Yoni. You know why? Because he is always going for not meta characters, as he told us, but for like how you told that. Just a second, let me read it and be more precise. It's not meta characters, but hated. I love hated on characters. So yeah, no need to. I will explain. Yes, let me say you why, Yoni. We can get Lanyan for free. No need to go for her at all. I mean, most likely that character will given us for free. Just keep that in mind. I wouldn't suggest you as well to like skip that Lanyan. Because as you know, guys, like Lantern Rite Festival is on the way. And we are going to get like choose a 4-star within a pool. It's like 8 characters, something like that. Most likely it's going to be like Chonyun, Shinchu, like Chanling, you know, something like that. And Lanyan is going to be like in that roster as well. Oh no, you're right. I mean, like, yeah, I know. But Lanyan is not good, actually. Actually, if you ask me, like Xianyun is not good. If like, you know why? Ororon is way better. Xianyun is a new type of anemo shields, which is, I would say, might be not so useful, if you ask me. Also, because of we can get her for free, going for her, it's bad idea. But it's only because of that. For real. You know, like, Yoni, I sometimes... Xianyun kit, about Xianyun, like she is an emo character with shield abilities. Looks like she is good, but at Constellation 0 she is not so great. I mean, like, let's say Ororon at Constellation 0, it's useful because he is from Natlan, and you can use Cinder City, you know. Xianyun is Liu Harbor character. Only because of that, she is already downgrade, you know. When we have Natlan with that ability, she is already a downgrade. Other than that, her shield is 8-second duration, 16-second cooldown, you know. And only at Constellation 6 you can get second charge. So yeah, like you need 7 characters to get like non-stop shield. Her shield is scales on attack. And it's pretty tanky, but not so great. Like, she has some abilities actually, because she is an anemo shielder. Like, she can swell with that shield because she does like the like jump attack, like Kiching and I'll hate them, you know. But still, I wouldn't suggest you. You know why? Because as you know, guys, like shields in this game now, it's a little bit like, I would say, not so useful. You know, if you get the shield alongside some application like Citlali provides, then I would say yes, it's useful. Because Citlali is great, like she deals a great, like pretty good damage. Oh yeah, like Kiching, you're right, I mean like. Yes, Vivi holder, like yeah, she can use Vivi set, but you know what? We already have like Kazuha, Sucrose, with Constellation 6, you know, getting for Constellation 1, Xianyun, I would say it's not a great idea. Like, I know that Yoni likes this type of characters, but still, like, even for Yoni, I wouldn't suggest you to build her. But it's still, like, if you have extra mats, Yoni, it's up to you. I mean, it's your own account, you can do whatever you want, but she's not so fun to play, not gonna lie. I mean, like, in this case, Kazuha is way more better. Venti, Kazuha, they are better, you know. And shield, you don't need that shield actually, because it absorbs anemo like up to 250. It's like, you know, like which character? It's like Yanfei with that shield, you know, who can like absorb 250 of pyro. Citlali will around 5k or 2k EM might be the strongest shielded, even stronger. Yes. I know that strongly. Yes, Inaban, I know that shield with 1.5k to 2k elemental mastery, that shield might be stronger than Zhongri's shield. That's crazy actually. That is insane. But you know what? You don't need so much stronger shield. I mean, like, let's say if you get around like 1.4k elemental mastery, it's more than enough. You know why? Because as you know, she scales not only out of elemental mastery, but out of attack as well. Because of that, you can get enough shield strength and you will be alright. I mean, like, duration is 12 seconds if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like, as I mentioned before, Inaban, that Citlali is going to be crazy. The only problem is she going to be a normal standard banner character or not? No, no, Yoni, it's possible. Why not? Like, it's possible, Yoni. Yoni, like getting 1.5k maybe not, but you can get at least 1.1k, 1.2k. It's actually pretty decent number. No, it's possible, Yoni. It's possible. No, it's no, by the way, no, it's not like that, Yoni. Like, guys, like, let me show you how is that possible. As you know, her ascension is elemental mastery. like Citlali's ascension is elemental mastery. It's like Lisa has. just a second, let me show you. As you know, guys, Lisa's ascension, it's elemental mastery. Let me just like do something like this. Because her ascension is 1050 elemental mastery, right? You already can get like about 1.3k immediately, you know? As you know, guys, Lisa also has elemental mastery ascension. And yeah, let me just switch that one. Yeah, she doesn't, like, it's not a lot, it's 24, but still, like, the point is, you can get, like, about, like, 400, it's like 350 out of the weapon and ascension. So, yeah, it's possible, Yoni, it's possible, like, yeah, ascension is, like, it's, yeah. How do you know, Yoni, about like that shield? Like that shield is going to be okay, like it's definitely okay. And by the way, 1k, no, it's not 1.1k. You know why? Because let's say the only problem is with Citlali, the only huge problem with Citlali, which I see at the moment, it's like when you play with Xilonen, like no way you can use this set. Yeah, that's a problem. You need to use like maybe tenacity or maybe something like that, or two-piece, something like that. I would say two-piece is way more beneficial. You know why? Even though tenacity can increase your shield strength and gives a buff attack, in some cases it might be useless, you know, let's say, but anyway, like we need to like to do some tests. Actually, it might be useful. Like, yeah, just let me check. Let me do what? Just a second. So yeah, like 1.15, right? We have sacrificial fragments, which is actually great. And also, you know what? Like Nahida's signature weapon can be also useful. So yeah, like it's possible anyway. Just a second, let me just do some like calculation real quick. Yeah. 115, it's already 3, like, so yeah, 87 plus 187 plus about like 150 with some buff, and if I'm not mistaken, with yeah, like it's, you can get about like 1.1k to 1.2k elemental mastery at Constellation 0. With Constellation 2, if I'm not mistaken, she gets additional elemental mastery. Let's just say someone like Furina uses key, Dendra, resonance code. No, like, you know, Inaban, if you ask me like about that buff, actually like 1.1k, 1.2k is possible. It's like bad if you are like, it's not great idea to use Furina and like buff Citlali, you know? So yeah, it's better to get like you don't need a shield like Zhongli's shield. You know why? Because let's say if you use Arlecchino, for example, in my opinion, 1.1 or 1.2k shield is more than enough for Arlecchino, for Mavuika, for Neuvillette, because Zhongli's shield is just crazy, you know? And if you get at least at a half of that shield, you will be alright. I mean, like Constellation 0, by the way. So yeah, if you have Constellation 1, Neuvillette, or Arlecchino, you just like, you don't need that shield at all. But for Constellation 0, that 1k or 1.1k is more than enough, in my opinion. Because let's say it's definitely is going to be better than Diona's shield, you know? You know, the Diona's shield is like trashy as hell. Even though it scales on HP, you need a ton of HP to like... and also Lila's shield, but it's going to be better than Lila's shield as well. So yeah, like yeah, that shield is going to be good, in my opinion. What is, people have already done the calculation. The shield with regular build is around 10k HP, which is weakest in the, which is like, okay, Yoni, like I'm not going to like, it's not 10k by the way, it's 14k if I'm not mistaken, because of calculation. If you saw it correct, it's not 10k definitely. If you just check it again and you see that at Constellation 0, it's about like around like 13 and 14k, something like that. You can check it. About the elemental mastery, like since Ascension and etc., something like that, she is going to be pretty good. I mean, like, you don't need tanky shield, like crazy shield. You know why? You just need a little bit shield to not get interrupted immediately, especially if you have Constellation 0 characters. Let's say, by the way, Lini doesn't have resistance to interruption at all, so that shield might be useful for him as well. Let's just hit someone like Furina. It's weird that Citlali doesn't give cryo damage. Yes, actually, you're right. Like, that's why it's topic of the stream, by the way. Why Citlali is so weird? Citlali is a character which is like, let's say she is a cryo. She is cryo supporter, but not like, but she cannot support any cryo at all. You know, she can support hydro and she can support pyro. That's ridiculous, actually. So yeah, it's like kinda a little bit weird that when you have a character who cannot like be helpful for cryo characters. And by the way, on the paper she looks like a superconduct character, but the point is she cannot be useful in superconduct teams as well. So yeah, it's like, try on Nahida to get maximum elemental mastery. You can, yeah, like, no, Nahida is bad. You know why? I mean, like, I still wouldn't suggest you guys. If you ask me, going for like Inaban says that you can like use some, like, let's say technique to get more elemental. You don't need so much elemental mastery. You don't need so like tanky shield. You need like at least something to be safe for like, let's say for 10 seconds, because you still need to do some dodge. Even with Zhongli's shield, as you know, guys, you sometimes need to do some dodge. That's completely okay. But that shield will be so helpful because that shield can save you for like, let's say some like, you know, like small hits, like small touches, you know, or something like that. So yeah, in my opinion, that shield for me, it's more than enough. I don't need like more tanky shield. Yes, getting about like 2k elemental mastery might be difficult, not gonna lie, because you need a lot of buff. You know, like Nahida is not a way, because like cryo cannot react with Dendro. On top of that, it's going to be a waste, because let's say it's Citlali, right? Just imagine you use Nahida to increase her elemental mastery. Just a second. So in this case, let's say you use mavuika, or maybe arlecchino. Let's say you use arlecchino, right? This team is bad already. Because yes, it's going to be difficult. Like, which character you're going to like want to use? You can use Bennett, right? But this team is already not so great. It's because it's better to use, like, instead of Nahida, maybe some like a Hydro character, you know, to do some Wape alongside Melt, or maybe Xilonen. So it's a waste. That's why Nahida is not a great solution. Yes, of course, if you like play whatever, like some like let's say casual team, you can go and test her shield, but I wouldn't suggest you. I mean, her shield is going to be like more than enough. But it's my opinion again, guys, like it's up to you. Do you think they will make new set for Citlali? I don't think so. You know why? Because Cinder City is away at the moment. Actually, that's why Ororon is so crazy, and that's why I just not suggest you to go for that new Lanyan character, you know? Yes, she is okay with that shield, but Ororon can provide up to 40% elemental damage bonus even without being on a field, you know? Let me show you a game, by the way. It's so fun, actually. I realized that, yes, like a couple days ago, I just haven't done a test. Let me do it again and show you. So just imagine if Ororon on your team, you just do some reaction and you get that 4% elemental damage bonus, so you don't need him on field at all. I mean, like, that's crazy, actually. Unfortunately, it's not for chasca, if I'm not mistaken, because you need like let's say electro-related reaction. It's not Swill, and it's not the point in this case. But let me check it. Let's do different teams. If you ask me about Citlali, yes, I will spend my 50-50 on Citlali, because at the moment, I actually, even though the character is pretty weird, I want to test Citlali with my Shenlink, Wape damage, with Mavuika, future Mavuika, with Arlecchino, because arlecchino now vape melt is bad for arlecchino. We don't have any great character. And without a weapon, 10k. Diana without weapon gives k shield. I calculated just now. Constellation 1 Citlali, full EM build with Cinder City artifacts can go 1k minimum. Oh yes, actually yes, it's possible. Like it's 1.1k, it's no more than that. Does Citlali give buff according to EM? Oh no, you know why? No, she doesn't. Like she gives only like, but you know what she has? She has like a Cinder City, it's 40% elemental damage bonus, and also she can shred Hydra and Pyro. It's already like she is kinda Xilonen for Hydro and Pyro, Rohit. I just checked it, like EM. Shield is around 10k, Diana is... Oh yeah, I will... Okay, Yonis, thank you very much. Full EM, you mean like 100 EM on like feather and flower? No, like no. Like full EM, it's like, let's say it's about like sands, goblet and circlet EM, then EM weapon, which is like sacrificial most likely, and then her ascension, it's also elemental mastery. And if you can get like around like, let's say 75 from like a flower and plume, then it's around like 1.1k. So yeah, like let's say in a bank calculation, like in average, it's okay. It's about like 1.1k. Okay, like let me show you Ororon's ability, like why he is so like useful. Let's go Chasca. Let's go Shinchu. By the way, it doesn't matter like which or like what are you going to use. Let's go Dia. And let's go Ororon.
What's the occasion?
I mean, Yoni, yes, I will check it definitely. But you know what? If you ask me, I still want to get the Chasca. It's because... Oh, Chasca, I'm sorry. I still want to get that Citlali. It's not because it's shield. I don't need the shield. I usually, if you notice that, I use Shinchu's like resistant to interruption. And it's not even a shield, you know? So I definitely know that that shield is going to be pretty good. I mean, like, yes, we need some calculation again. We'll see how it goes. But still, that shield is more than enough. Recently, I saw the footage, the video about like Constellation 1 Arlecchino with her signature, Constellation 0 Citlali with her signature, Bennett, Constellation 0, and it was Shinchu, not Shinchu, it was Xilonen, Constellation 0 with signature. And that shield actually was pretty tanky. Yes, she had like Citlali had about 1.3k elemental mastery or 1.4k, something like that, you know. But still, I don't think it would be a case, something like that. I think, in my opinion, 1.1 is more than enough. Assuming you have. Oh, like Yoni. I don't want to compare Zhongli's shield with any other shield because Zhongli's shield is just crazy, you know. I just want to say that her shield is more than enough to do what you want to do with Arlecchino, Constellation 0, with Neuvillette, Constellation 0, you know. That's the point. It's not like I want, you know, like, let's say, going for elemental mastery and getting a crazy shield and sacrificing your damage, I mean, like, by, you know, like of your teammates, it's not a great idea. As you notice, guys, I try to not use Zhongli at all. I don't like using Zhongli and shield at all. But some, let's say, defensive utility, like some additional like shield, like which is built in to like character's kit, it's not bad, you know. It's like, let's say, something like, I don't know, like it's some addition, you know. It's not like Zhongli, because Zhongli actually, even though that shield is tanky, he is great for melee character mostly, you know. It can be useful for Zhongli completely, because like, yeah, it's only in short distance you can get that res shred 20%. But Citlali provides you res shred as well. You don't need to be like, let's say, she has a range about 7 meters, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually pretty good. Is it sorry? You can check it later if you want. That's it. That it's what? That's it. Sorry. You can check it out later if you want. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's alright. I mean, like, yeah, that's completely okay. At the moment, best cryo applier is Charlotte. Oh, you know, like, yes and no, if you ask me. Actually, Charlotte is okay, is good, but you need Constellation. At the same point, duration of her burst is only 4 seconds, so it's super slow. Other than that, Charlotte cannot use that Cinder City, which gives you like 40% elemental damage bonus. So yeah, like, it's already downgrade, you know? But yes, I'm not like, yeah, she is not bad. So yeah, about like Ororon. As you notice, guys, just a second. Like Ororon has only 46% electro damage bonus, no other buffs. It's like Red Shred because different elements. Now, if you use your Dia, right, you immediately get that 40% pyro damage bonus, 40% electro damage bonus. Why? You don't even need like use like Ororon, skill, burst, etc. something like that. That is crazy, you see? It's so useful. Now let me check with, so yeah, if I use my Shinchu, oh yeah, I cannot get it immediately, you know why? Hydro, yes, because, oh no, I got, just a second. I got some, just a second, let me check it. No, no Hydra immediately, because yes, it's like, it has a cooldown, it's 15 seconds cooldown, you cannot do it immediately. Let me just a second.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
It's like 15 seconds cooldown.
Time to
it's because
act.
of like Night Soul Blessing. It's because of Night Soul mechanic. Oh yeah, now I got it. You see that sign? So yeah, you see like Hydro damage both increased. And also Electro alongside. But because you did like Electro charge and you get the damage. So yeah, that's crazy actually. See Hydro and Electro as well. So you always get Electro. Let me now check with Chasca. That's why Ororon is so useful. So you don't even need to like on-field him and you can get that buff. I just noted this a couple days ago actually. It was in her kit, in his kit by the way. But her application is very small duration. I mean, like, you know, Rohit, it's enough, it's 12 seconds. Actually, it's enough to do some damage. You know why? Because if you use with Mavuika, Mavuika's enhanced attacks last for 7 seconds. And by the way, her ICD is 2 seconds. So let's say she's somehow made for Mavuika. So yeah, you will be alright in my opinion. Still, like I will go, like I will spend my 50-50. I do all of the tests because yeah, actually, even though the characters is a little bit weird, not gonna lie, because just imagine Cryo without like any Cryo support abilities. Sounds like actually so bad. But you can use her with Arlecchino, with Xianyun, with Mavuika, with Neuvillette, because she has a Red Shred. That's super useful. And alongside that Red Shred and Cinder City, I mean like 40% elemental damage bonus, you can get that shield. So yeah, let me check with... I'm back after watching Maple and Dipper. Oh yeah, welcome back, Life. Welcome back. By the way, Vortex, how much does she Red Shred? Oh, 20%. At Constellation 0, that's why, like, you know, like what? She is kinda Xilonen for Hydro and Pyro. But since she is Cryo, she might be way better with Pyro characters than Xilonen. You know why? Because you can do melt. With Xilonen you cannot do melt. You need like additional element, additional character. Let's say whatever, like any Cryo, right? But with like let's say the team like Arlecchino, Citlali, Bennett and Kazuha might be better than Arlecchino, Xilonen, Bennett and Citlali. you know, because like Xilonen and Citlali cannot use the same set. This set, as you know, guys, like yeah, it says like the equivalent character can trigger like etc. Yeah, damage bonus from like from artifact set with the same name. It's like yeah, it's not stackable. Because of that, you cannot like have two characters with the Cinder City. You need to have one. In this case, VV set might be way more beneficial. So yeah, like Citlali is kind of replacement for Xilonen if you don't have, of course, like for Mavuika, unfortunately, since she used that fighting spirit, Xilonen is like, yeah, she is like very good, not gonna lie, but it doesn't mean you can go without like without Xilonen. Since cooldown is 18 seconds, you still can get Night Soul points, enough Night Soul points to like fuel her burst, you know. So yeah, it's 20% Hydro, 20% Pyro at Constellation 0. At Constellation 2, it's 40% Hydro, 40% Pyro. That's crazy, actually. Hey Redmond, how are you doing? So wouldn't Xilonen still be better? No, like you know why? About that, because she is cryo. Citlali allow you to do melt damage. Melt damage is, let's say, alongside, if you compare with a Vape, it's better than Vape. So it's crazy amount of damage. By the way, like, I saw the video about, like, Citlali, Constellation 0, Chinchu, Constellation 0. Oh, my bad. Citlali, Constellation 0, Xilonen, Constellation 0. Bennett and Constellation 0, Bennett, and Constellation 1, Arlecchino. The damage, melt damage was about around like 400k. That's crazy, actually. It's a couple hits, but it's still, it's crazy. Mavuika Burst. Mavuika Burst, like, you need to, like, you know what's the problem with that burst? It's not a problem, actually. I mean, like, Mavuika doesn't need energy recharge at all. She only needs Night Soul points. Like, not Night Soul points. She needs the character, Natlan character, who can consume Night Soul points. As you know, when you use Xilonen, Xilonen consumes 90 soul points when she activates her skill, like that debuff function, right? Mavuika herself also uses, like, consumes 89 soul points when she uses her skill, and 10 soul points when she uses her burst. So let's say with Xilonen and Mavuika, the max Night Soul points for consumption for Mavuika is 200. So yeah, with 90 plus 90 is 180 already. Let's say the more a Night Soul point converts to Fighting Spirit for Mavuika, and if you have max number, you can deal ton of damage. The more you have, the more the damage. Another thing, it's you can activate Mavuika's burst at 100. That's actually crazy. So let's say you don't even need Xilonen on your team. Yes, damage will be a little bit less, but that's alright. You know why? Because according to the footages and videos we have, that like her damage is so crazy, you can, like, yeah, you can sacrifice 50%, you will be completely alright, you know? But it's easy. It's also the Arlecchino team. Xilonen use scroll that artifact set does Citlali use. Oh, I get also, is the Arlecchino team Xilonen uses scroll? So what artifact? Oh, it's like if you I would say it's better to use Tenacity on Citlali in that way. You know why? Because Tenacity gives some attack and some shield strength. So yeah, like it might be useful. By the way, that strengthens the shield by 30%. It's not a bad damage. Like, let me check. Let me show you. So yeah, if you go with Xilonen with like this set, right? It's like a Cinder City. It's better to go for Tenacity for Citlali. So it's like, I would say it's the only way, because yeah, when an elemental skill hits an opponent, attack for all nearby party members increase, and shield its strength for 3 seconds. And if she just attack with that, she apply, if I'm not mistaken, with, yeah, like you can, this passive is okay for her. So it's like tenacity is the way. I don't think we can use, like, let's say 2-piece is not the way. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to go 2-piece. You know why? Because yes, you can get some like elemental mastery, like let's say 160, but it's better to like use tenacity. Xilonen, I would say you need to like keep Xilonen with this set. Yeah, this set is because of like, you know, it's easy to build. You already have a ton of tenacity with elemental mastery. Also, I saw that C2 mavuika almost doubles. So yes, no, it's not. Let's say it's a little bit different. It's not doubles completely. You know why? Let's say like her burst damage increased by about like maybe 20% or 10%, something like that. But her charge attacks, yes, it's doubles the damage. Only by the way, like Yoni, if you don't know, but just a second. Mavuika's main source of damage, it's not her burst, it's her charge attacks. Just keep that in mind. I mean, like, you know why? I don't know what, like, maybe you've watched something different, but her damage comes from charge attacks, not from burst. Oh, and how it works, like, when you use Mavuika's burst, she gets into the state for 7 seconds. Within that state, she gets about 500% additional damage for charge attacks and normal attacks. So because of that, Golden Troop might be like, not Golden Troop, my bad. So yeah, like because of that, you need to use the charge attacks. And the charge attacks actually, it's so crazy. Let's say if you deal about 500k with your burst, your charge attack damage, one hit, is going to be about like 200k, you know? So you can get about 6 to 7 charge attacks within 7 seconds. So it's a huge amount of damage. So it's better than her burst. The burst, it's like kind of like, yeah, it's not bad like amount of damage, but still, charge attacks is better. Baku City Center, yeah, the flame towers, yeah, exactly. This is why the Islamic are not allowed to drink. Oh yeah, actually, like, you know, like what? In our country, it's like the building design is beautiful. All the freedom. Oh yeah. Like, we actually, you know, like, we, like, in our country, it's like, let's say, like, drinking is not completely, like, let's say, if you want to buy some drink, you can do it easily. We don't have any limitation whatsoever, like at all. You can do whatever you want in our country. But like, let's say locals, yes, try to avoid drinking. Even though we have a lot of drinkers, like, I mean, like you know, like that, like
Time to act.
any type of like drinks. Yeah, most of us try to avoid it, you know. But yes, like in our country, it's like free to like buy. It's like no limitation whatsoever. Do you think Mavuika will be better DPS? Yes, like actually at the moment, Yoni, like if you ask me, she is already better, but there's like there is some let's say
Time to act.
there's a trick. If you use Citlali, Bennett, Arlecchino team, I would say Arlecchino might be a little bit better at Constellation 0. I'm talking about Constellation 0 characters, you know, like let's say not overall, because like only that like normal attacks, you know. The only problem with Arlecchino's ICD is 2.5 seconds, for Citlali it's 2 seconds, and for Mavuika is also 2 seconds. So I would say the team with Bennett, Citlali and Arlecchino, this team might be slightly better. And since Citlali provides you a shield, it will be way more comfortable to play. I still would suggest you to go for Mavuika, definitely. Because let's say if you want to go for Arlecchino, I wouldn't suggest you to wish for Arlecchino. I can say why. Citlali, Mavuika is off-field DPS as well, and she is like a natlan character who can like use Obsidian Codex and Cinder City. So let's say if you want to use her as a supportive character with Cinder City, which I wouldn't suggest you at all, I can explain that as well, you can do it. Arlecchino is in this case like a little bit, I still will use her because yeah, it's fun to play, not gonna lie, but You know, like, yeah, mavuika is like a, let's say it's a future of pyro, I would say. Oh yeah, like, yeah, if about the tea, yes, we like tea a lot, because it's our country is like, you know, like, we produce a tea as well in this country. Yes, of course, it's not like Indian tea, because like teas from Sri Lanka, India, like are completely different. But in our country, we have like teas as well. Like, yes, it's pretty tasty, not gonna lie. Let's say if you compare with other countries, it's like pretty okay, not like it's good. And wine as well, yes, like locals kind of who like drink, like, yeah, they like wines because,
Body and mind.
yeah. All right, like, let me just do that, like, and show if Chasca can get that without any like ororons on the field. Azerbaijan was a world's first oil rig designed. Yes, yeah. We was like back then, yes. It's like, it was in our language, it calls neftashtare. So yeah, it's in English, it's like oil. It's not stones, it's not rocks, something like that. I forgot that. Yeah, it's like, yeah, but yeah, we were the first back then. Bro, I'm from Azerbaijan, Rafat. Hey, Rafat, how are you doing? I'm from Azerbaijan. If I'm not mistaken, you asked me about, but by the way, guys, you can check it on my channel. I mean, like, it's a country, it's like, you know, like that, that option you can check where are you from. So yeah. Okay, let me just check if I can get without any.
Take me up.
So yeah. Unfortunately, no, you see, like, no, like, buff whatsoever. So you need to use at least one character. That's a problem. Maybe we can do it in... Yeah, you know why? You cannot get that. Let me check one thing. Maybe you can use a burst to get that. Just a second. You know why? Maybe burst can activate that, like, night, that reaction. But I don't think so. Because you need to apply some, then get some back, like that reaction. And so, by the way, Yoni, if you ask me, like, should you go for, let's say, if you don't have arlecchino or something like that, you know, like, you just like, let's say, in doubt, like, which character is good, I would say go for arlecchino. You will not regret at all. Even though she's a meta character, even though there's no hating, I would suggest you to go for her, definitely. So yeah, they are not. Oh yeah, I know why.
Fire in the hole.
Because animal. Yeah.
This is a...
Yeah, animal. Oh no. Oh, I see. You need to, like. I see now. You know why? You need to use her burst to get that. That's problem, actually. So you need to use that burst before using her charge attack. You know? Let me do it again.
Now to get messy.
If you notice that, I got like the buffs. It's, you know why it's that? It's because of ororon. So it's like using that ororon, using her burst in the middle of the fight, it's a bad idea. It's better to use her burst before, or use ororon or any other character, then use her charge attacks. Huh. I don't hate meta characters. No, you hate meta characters, definitely. Just like non-meta characters. Okay, and I think I will just go for... Yes, I mean, like, I would strongly suggest you. Because, let's say, even though arlecchino still will be valuable, and arlecchino has that bond of life, actually it's not bad. Good mechanic. With Citlali, she's going to be okay. You need some, like, defensive utility. That's why I usually use Shinchu, you know? So yeah, without Shinchu or like with... Yes, with Xilonen you can get more damage. It's, like, obvious. The problem is, yeah, you need to do, like, you need to get used to arlecchino. Yeah, she is, like, pretty fragile, and also, like, yeah, she can be interrupted so bad. Without Constellation 1. Constellation 1 provides a pretty good resistance to interruption. But Citlali is actually, like, yeah, like, she's weird. Like as a topic of this stream, it's like she's super weird. Just imagine, yes, cryo without cryo supportive abilities. That's insane. Even though she is EM scalers, I would say she has pretty good kit, and you don't need constellation. I mean, like, yes, of course, like 5-star character with constellation is better, especially the second one, which gives additional 20% rest rate for Hydro and Pyro, but in some cases it's actually not so useful. As you know, like rest rate working, like it has its own formula, you know. So yeah, in some cases, like getting additional damage bonus is way better than getting additional rest rate. And I think I will go for yes. I wish you best of luck about like Mavuika. You definitely need to go for her. So yeah, let me just charge my. Oh no, actually it's possible. It's possible. I get that alignment attack. Why I didn't get any damage bonus? No, it's not working. Even though you get like, yeah. Let me just like get some energy back. I want to try it again, because if you notice that when you do her skill attacks,
Let's get it on! Let's fly!
that's fun actually.
Open fire! Open fire!
She actually can fire from a distance, you know, from a huge distance. I just like, you can do something like crazy distances. So yeah, I filled up my burst and I don't have any buff, right? No, I get some, you know why? Because I used Dia's skill, and because of that, yes, it's additional damage. Now let me just get rid of it. I don't have Neuvillette. Should I get... You know, like Redmond, if you ask me, like, it depends which characters you have. I mean, like, Hydro characters. If you have Yelan, I would say maybe you can, like, it's better to go for Mavuika. If they keep Mavuika at the same state, I mean, like, all of the buffs, no debuffs whatsoever, no nerfs whatsoever, you know, like, she is way more useful than Neuvillette, way. And also, she is going to be a Natlan character, you know, with that flying, climbing abilities. If you have extra Primogems, I would suggest you, because Neuvillette is maybe, like, among Hydro characters, Neuvillette is #1, you know. But let's say if you don't have, it's better to go for Mavuika, definitely. I mean, like, it's no way, because Mavuika is just insane. You can try another thing, like if you're on your 50-50 and you have enough. By the way, if you are on your 50-50, you can go for Neuvillette. As you know, like patches, like let's say banners in 5.3, they will last for 42 days. I mean, like Mavuika's banner and Citlali's banner. Most likely, Hoyoverse will change banners like duration in 5.3. So yeah, they will release new two brand new characters on a first phase with a 42 days duration. It actually might be helpful if you are low on your Primogems, because 5.3 will give us about like 18k Primogems. So just keep that in mind. And also like 5.2, it's still live. I mean, like we have like about like 45 days, you know. Because of that, you actually can like get enough Primogems to get, if you win 50-50, if you can win 50-50, you can get Neuvillette and you can get Mavuika. So yeah, it's like this. About like should you get it or not, like if you like the characters, yes, go for it. Don't like it. Yeah, I have Neuvillette, like he's actually crazy character, not gonna lie. And Mavuika, by the way, can be useful with him as well. The only problem is Mavuika is so powerful, you maybe will try to avoid using Neuvillette at all. Yeah, Neuvillette is powerful, but in different way, you know, like since Neuvillette can heal himself, he doesn't need any shield whatsoever. Yeah, he needs some shield because of like, yeah, but overall he heals himself. It's actually crazy. He can be played in Hyperbloom teams, He can play in so many like wave teams, wave teams, you know. He can be played in like electro charge team in so many ways. Also, his attack is charge attack, which is actually crazy. You know, you can do like spin to win, if you know, like it's like insanely useful and powerful mechanic, which Hoyo tried to cancel it, by the way, and then ended up with like giving us like 1800 Primogems, if you remember that. So yeah, that was crazy. Bro, is Neuvillette coming in recent ban? Yes, I heard Neuvillette is not. No, Neuvillette is next. Like no, like we're going to get Neuvillette like in 12 days. Like second phase of this patch is Neuvillette alongside Zhongli. It's like officially announced. Okay, I get my shield. Let's try it again. Because you know, like actually it's like
According to some of the older Eremites.
So yeah, now I have no buffs whatsoever, if you see that. It's res, like yeah, it's res, dendro res, etc. It's only 46 for electro because like ororon uses electro goblet. And now let's do like normal charge attacks, then try to do burst. Like most likely burst activate ororon's like Cinder City set. Even though, oh no, it's okay. I'm okay with that. You can do it with like you know what's the problem? The problem is that random bullets conversion. So yeah, if she converts bullet in, yeah, that's bad actually. So you see, like I got all of the buffs. So you don't need Aurora on my field, but let's say if chasca decide to convert bullets in other way, so you actually can like, yeah, miss the buffs, you know. At the moment I got like pyro, hydro and electro. Why? Because I have like 3 different elements on my team, and bullet conversion is like, if you notice that, you see she convert bullets. I see now. That's why damage is like sometimes.
Farewell. Tell me what you see.
Look alive! Rain outlines your...
Let's fly.
Open fire!
Locked on.
I see now, like yeah, I see my way clear.
Open fire!
Bullseye.
That actually it's a little bit problem if you ask me. Alright, it is what it is, you can do nothing about that. That random actually will destroy the chasca. What country is the size in my... Yes, I know. Yeah, I know that. It means that with proper travel, you can almost drive also. Yes, yeah, you're right. I mean, like, if you mean like on a car, yes, by a car, yes, I can drive like any point of the country within like maybe even less actually, because yeah, we have pretty good roads. I mean, like, but yes, you can. Yeah. But I know that. Yeah, I know about like, yeah, that like it's the same size. I know that. It's like the country is not so big actually, it's small. Okay, let me do that banner again. Oh, that banner, I'm sorry, that like domain again, and do strongbox. Because yeah, strongbox can bring you some trash artifacts out of trash artifacts. Oh, by the way, guys, you asked me about the new set for Citlali and mavuika. I don't think we're going to get new. You know why? Because at the moment, Obsidian Codex in Cinder City, it's so broken. Like they need to provide more, let's say, powerful and like more useful artifact set. I don't think they will. Maybe they will do it in the future, but I don't think so. All right. 150.
According to
You
some
mean
of the
if you
older
have, by the way,
Eremites, it
if
does
you have
actually rain in the
150,
desert on
if you have
occasion.
150 wishes, you will be alright, and you can get Neuvillette and you can get Mora. Actually, even if you lose your 50-50, you know why? Because this patch, it's still live. I mean, like, yeah, it's still like only like a week passed. By the way, tomorrow it's a main event. You can get 400 from exploration, you can get 600 from maintenance, 300 from developer stream, like you can get about 2.5k like for dailies. Then we're going to get couple web events, it's also about like 150, something like that, couple small events. So yeah, you will be alright, I think. Like, and keep that in mind, like 5.3 patch, most likely we still don't have official like confirmation, but brand new characters like banner duration is going to be about 42 days. In this case, you will be completely okay with Primogems. Yeah, even if you lose 50-50, you can get Neuvillette and like mavuika. Neuvillette is good, actually. I would suggest you to test the character, or if you already done, then like, yeah, he's like, I have Constellation 0. Let me show you, by the way. Let me go with Neuvillette, why not? Let me show his, like, how good he is. Like, his best team at the moment is, and will be the same, it's like this team. And Kazuha. For me, all of the characters at Constellation 0.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Yeah, I just like, yeah. So yeah, Constellation 0 Kazuha, Constellation 0 Neuvillette, Constellation 0 Furina and Xilonen, and my Neuvillette is like 46k because I use like with Furina on the team, you know, and also like 43 to 47. It's possible, by the way, because he scales out of HP. I use like this weapon, and talents is like 10, 6, 6. It's up to you. Let's say if most likely you want to get that Neuvillette. Not gonna lie, he's a crazy character. So yeah, let's just do it. I drove across the US coast to the coast one time, for real. It takes 3 days, no? But yeah, you know, if I'm not mistaken, as I know, like you like I mean, like, as I heard, people in US like to drive by a car a lot, you know. So yeah, like, since like, let's say, yeah, like in our country, yes, we use that as well, but it's not so like spread out in our country. But that's crazy, actually. 3 days, sleep breaks 1 hour roughly too. Would never do it again. For real? Oh, I didn't know that. You know, like what? In our country, people like to use a car and drive to, like, to Turkey throughout Georgia, by the way. That's crazy, actually. It's about like in kilometers, it's about like 1,000 kilometers, about that, something like that. In miles, it's about like, yeah, 500 miles or 600 miles. I don't know why, but yeah, you know, like when you go through the border, like through the country, it's actually maybe something interesting. So yeah, about this team, like Redmond. Like, even, like, by the way, if you don't have Kazuha, you can use Sucrose. If you don't have Xilonen, you can use Kachina. It's like, let's say, replacement for them. For Furina, unfortunately, we don't have any replacement. Furina is like, yeah, she's like crazy.
Let the world come alive!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Bow your head. Let the mighty
I mean,
be
like,
humble.
yeah, it's like, it's my bad, I used it. But yeah, it's like super powerful. And you know, like, since I use Xilonen can give me elemental shield, you see, like, because of crystallized reaction. and you're safe. You don't even need, let's say, yes, it's like, it's the main, it's actually pretty easy. When you fight within, I can do a couple rounds, by the way. I still have time. Yeah, let me do like Spiral Abyss. Park travel, camper, Motherboard, very popular. Yes, I know that. I heard that. In our country, it's like starting to spreading out a little bit, but not so much. Okay, trashes, pyro damage, bad. Let me check this. Let me do the same team in Spiral Abyss, just like at least first chamber. This team is actually maybe #1 team in the game at the moment. You know why? Because it's powerful. At the same time, it's like very easy to use. I lost. Ah, yeah. Do you know Varka fought Mavuika for Pyro Archon position? Crazy, don't you think? Varka? What? Varka from like Honkai Star Rails? Ah, it's not possible. Oh, you're welcome, Redmond. You're very welcome. Varka, it's like for Pyro Archon position. I didn't know that Varka. I actually, Rohit, don't get me wrong. I don't even know who Varka is. Knight of Old. Yes, okay. Oh yeah, I heard that. Actually, it was in a story, if I'm not mistaken. It was in a story, if I'm not mistaken. Like, yeah, we got like recently. But I don't like. Yeah, I know. Like, let's say I didn't know the name though. Yeah, I didn't. I haven't heard the name, but I heard like, yeah, it like was something like that. You know, like, I'm so bad in lore, not gonna lie, because I don't read that lore at all. Because when you say me the names about like lore, I'm just like, oh, okay, I know about Sri Lanka, that name, that's it, that's maybe like the most I know about like Pyro Archons, etc. I wish I was doing you go back one traveled from. Oh yeah, actually it's so cool, you know, because like, let's say, like, I mean, like, you mean YouTube, like, doing some recordings and posted it, like, yeah, that's cool, actually, not gonna lie, because you know, like, why? It's like memories, like, it's crazy, not gonna lie, it's so cool. But still, you know what, like, you still can do it. I'd say, like, it's still possible, why not? If you, like, go for long distance, maybe in the future, something like that, you can do it. But yeah, that's the way, actually, not gonna lie. He fought Capitano Mavuika, just think how crazy he could be. Oh, you mean Varka? You know what? I know that Capitano 500 years ago was actually like so powerful, and he already told that. If you remember that, like, story-wise, he told that back then I was like incredibly powerful. So let me just do it. Okay.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Settle down! Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud!
The tides beckon. Silence!
Strike a pose! Let the world come out!
Letting brave names echo!
Be sanctified.
Fallen leaves, adorn...
So yeah, like, this team is easy peasy, you know, like, Redmond. It's so great team, like, you not struggling at all. So yeah, I just try to, like, yeah, this team is great. By the way, the next series, what will be expected elements as it's... Oh yeah, we already know about elements, like, just let me... just a second. So yeah, 5.2 is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, it's Hydro, Electro, and Animo. Hydro, Electro, and
Melusines are
Animo.
beautiful creatures.
We already know about
They are the
5.3 as well.
pride
It's
of
going to be
Fontaine.
Pyro,
Be sure to be
Cryo,
friendly
and Geo.
and cause them
So yeah,
no
next one,
harm.
if I'm not mistaken, it's Hydro, Electro, and Animo. Alright, let me go and do that like strongbox stuff. New mobile like spend very little on gas. I froze due to the higher altitudes. Oh, I see. Face, mask, and hands. Even wearing gloves wasn't enough. For real? That's crazy. But can you like you know, like with that, like as I said, like even though it's like it's pretty light, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's like it's not like full motorbike or something like that, right? Is it safe enough? You know, like by the way, it's like if you go for long distances. Ah, it's confirmed. Animo, Hydro, and oh yeah, I see. Like, you know why, Rahit? We already know like upcoming one as well. Like next one in 5.3. If you want, you can take a note. In 5.3, we are going to get Pyro, Cryo, and Geo. So yeah, it's not like confirmed about the characters, but element is going to be Pyro, Cryo, and Geo. I only wish I had known about like memory foam. I would have, yeah. Additional set are not meant for, yes. Actually, yes. I just like, yeah, because like, yeah, like they're so light. It's like difficult to maintain. You know, like when if let's say suddenly happens, like when you like. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult. I agree with you. Yes, for short distances they're okay, like you can use them, but yeah, for long distances it's like not so convenient, I would say, because yeah, you see, you need to get something with you anyway. All right, let me use that strong boss, guys. Let's see what I can get. I will do like Mercy Hunter. I don't know why, but yeah, I got like a lot of trash artifacts today. Okay. Alright, let me level up this one. Huh? Let's see what I can do. Alright, it's like it's the most gonna be hard to me. I have to borrow Constellation 6 Neuvillette. Why? I don't think so, actually. You will be alright. You know why? Because they just like change the... Actually, now Imaginarium Theaters is a little bit more easy to play. You know why? Because of that buffs. Like they just like now they provide some buffs. You know, like it's cards or something you choose. It's way more convenient and well made, I would say. Okay, guys, let me just check which one I can like use to level this up, because I have a lot of Mercy Hunter. I got recently one, if I'm not mistaken. I will actually, this one is trashy, but because of attack I need to keep it. This one, energy recharge. This one is more valuable, I would say. HP and energy recharge. You never know. This one is good. Maybe this one. No, I will keep it because of elemental mastery and energy recharge. This might be incredibly useful. All right, just like give me some like couple minutes, guys, because yeah, you know, like it's like easy. You can like destroy your artifacts in a like in one click. I don't like this one. Even though it's like, and I don't like this one either. Just let me check. The only problem is like HP. Oh, it's HP. Okay, let's just get rid of it. That's without like, yeah, it's level 6 and it's HP. It's a flower. Okay, alrighty. Well, let's just do something like this. Like that. Actually, they made a great functions. Like you can do like something like this. You get the latest artifact you got. Also, we have like this function, which is like marked, and I marked all of my like, let's say, best artifacts. You know, like this one is my best one. It's like close to 50 CV. Electro one. So yeah. Anyway, like it's like yeah. I don't want to waste your time, guys. Let's do it. Okay, best price of travel equipment I own was from a company called Rock Talk. It was full body rain gear, lifesaver in poor weather. Oh yeah, actually yes. The helmet, face shield, would sometimes fog up. Oh yeah, actually you're right. Like you know, like when you think about like traveling like on a bike or let's say something like that, because like when you travel by a car, it's easy, you don't need like that stuff. But yes, using bike might be yes a little bit like yeah, you need to like consider a lot of stuff. Not gonna lie, you're right. Okay. Oh yeah, let me do recording just in case, you know, why not? It's always like that. Anyway, let's do like something like that. I don't even want to see that one. You know why? Let me check what I have. What obtain? Oh yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, I see. Just oh my. It's always like this. I don't want to see it anymore. Yes, Reap, definitely. Small hand held extra small tool kit. Yeah, cruise not well. Yeah, never had to use it like. But yeah, actually, but you know what's the problem, Wicker? You know that it's like even though I will do another one by the way. The one best stat, that one best. Yeah, like yes, you maybe let's say it's better to have all of the stuff than like and don't use it rather than like don't have it and let's say you know like it's like yeah it's like actually you need to be prepared anyway, like it's that's the point. For me it's a little bit difficult to explain, sorry about that, but yeah, it's better to be prepared. Okay, I will melt this one as well. Let me check what I have. Actually I have a couple, so let me check what I can melt. Actually I have enough, you know, because you know why? I just collect them and I don't know why. Okay, let me just maybe do this one. You know, let's get some defense. Guys, you can tell me. I can do either this one with elemental mastery or maybe like yeah, like it looks pretty good, but since it's like max roll for crit rate, it's a little bit difficult to get something. It's up to you. I can do this one. Defense? Oh, come on. For real, you want defense? It's a bad idea, you know? Oh, rainwater collection system over. Adding in more storage and better filters. No one likes drinking beer prop from the roof. I mean, yeah, like you know, defense is bad. I mean, you know why? Like weaker. Actually, it's like yes and no, because if you need to do that, why not? Anyways, the water is like filtered, like which like actually, you know, in our country, water is not so. I would say, like, you know, if I'm not mistaken, in your country, you can easily drink water from a sink, you know, like, I mean, like sink, I mean, from like when you open that, like, but in our country, it's like, yeah, it's, it's better to avoid that, avoid doing that. So, yeah. So is hunting class legal? What? Hunting? What do you mean? Hunting? I mean, like legal? I mean, like, I don't know, like, it's up to you guys. I mean, like, I can go elemental master on defense. Rohit says that defense. Okay, if you ask me defense, let's do this one. Okay, what can I tell? I mean, yeah, I have a lot. Okay. Thank you very much, right? That's crazy. But yes, like I just like did what. Actually, it's not bad, you know. Maybe it's my best one. I mean, yes, I cannot use it on my Neuvillette. Where is it? Did I lost it? No, it's my best one. Where are you, buddy? Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, not gonna lie. I can definitely use it on Gaming because yeah, it has like crit energy recharge, crit rate, and okay. No, you know why? It's not great for Neuvillette because my Neuvillette has like this one. It's 25 3.5 and a lot of like oh, but yes, you know, actually you might be right. Just let me check it. Actually, yes, maybe. I usually use Neuvillette with Furina, right? I have 46. Let me switch it. And it gives me a lot of energy recharge. It's 43, it's went down. Huh. You know, like, why not? Let me check it. Like, I still have some time. Let's do some Spiral Abyss. Like, at least one chamber, you know? You're living dream live, bro. Make videos. Oh, you know why, Raf? Like, I like your living dream live, bro. I'm making video. Water from the tap here is very safe. Oh yeah, you mean tap? Oh yeah, I see. Like, it will be chemical testing if you not use the coin. Oh yeah, actually I know that. Like, because you know why? In our country, it's like kinda a little bit, I don't want to say bad or something, but you know, like, it's a little bit different. I mean, or like you have, if I'm not mistaken, in your country some regulation. I mean, like about the water, about like electricity, all of this stuff. In our country, it's a little bit different. It's because of like previous times, I would say, like let's say a little bit like softly, you know, and because of that we need to like reach that point. We need to do like some like more regulation. That's why let's say I personally buy the water. I mean like drinking water. I don't use like tap water at all. Only like because that water is mostly technical, you know, like technical water is used for only for like daily basis stuff. That's it, but not for drinking or like for your food or something like that. It's a little bit tough to explain, but it is what it is. Even though we have like some places where you can use that water from a tap, I still like, you know, like it's about like, it's not about the preferences, it's about like like let's say if you get used to it, you know, like something like that. It's, for me it's a little bit strange to drink water from a tap, but it is what it is. I just get used to like drink like water like that. Rural areas drink from wells, also safe, but may contain iron, lime. Oh yeah, like actually if your clothing stain orange its color, you have too much iron and maybe could filter it. Oh, raw water? I mean like yes, like raw water, like ordinary water. I mean like from a tap. I don't use like tap water whatsoever. Especially in our country, it's not so safe, you know. Okay, let me try it. If it's like okay, why not? Because my crit damage increased, my crit rate increased by a little bit, and my energy recharge increased. The only thing is HP went down a little bit, but I'm okay with 33, like 43k.
Time to shine! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Settle down!
The clouds high.
The birds, the tides beckon.
Oh yeah, actually it's better. Damn bro, it's way better. It's like, okay, I will keep it. Let me do it again if you don't mind. Damn bro. Thank you very much, Ohit, thank you very much. Our water is highly regulated. Yes, tested and yes, certified. I mean, I know that because you know why? Like some of the friends like went to US for a job or something like that. Then yes, like they just told me about like they like drink the water from a tap. For us, it's a little bit weird actually, because I asked them as well, like, did you have you like drink that water as well? He told me no. I try to avoid that because yeah, in our country it's like kinda a little bit not like that. We still go like in right direction. I mean like most likely sooner or later we will reach that point. I mean like certification, like you know, like chemical testing, something like that. But yeah, we need some time. Yeah, unfortunately. I do use the tap water in for daily and drink water from water. Oh yeah, actually yeah, something like that. Oh, let me do it again. Damage is actually
Echo in song! Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
I'm stuck. Tap water is about safe. For real, that's crazy. If it's like 98% safe, that is crazy number actually. There are very little traces of metal and other chemical toxins. I mean like, you know, like 80 or in our country is opposite. It's like 2% safe. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but 98% safe, it's like kinda 100. It's that crazy number. I mean like number in terms of like it's so clean, you know, like it's like safe to drink.
Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Silence!
As one with wind and cloud!
Let the mighty be humbled!
even though numbers are a little bit low, if I'm not mistaken, the damage is more consistent. And also I have like back my energy pretty fast. In this case, I will keep it, right? Yes, definitely, because you're welcome, bro. And ER is what you will. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. When you add Constellation 0, without his signature, energy recharge is must have. And now I have 140. Yes, it's like not 140. It's like because of Kazuha's Xiphos. Oh no, I used without Xiphos, by the way. Just a second. My bad. Let me. That's why my damage might be a little bit. Yes, I use Sacrificial Sword. Just a second. Yeah, I just like. I want to show like how like good this weapon is on Kazuha. Actually, it's extremely useful. If you need like swirling back to back, it's not a bad choice. Oh yeah, by the way, let me just check like how much I can get with like. Oh yeah, 151. That's crazy actually. 254. That's insane. Damn, bro. That's nice. Okay. Let me try it again. Actually, yes, energy recharge in this game is sometimes, actually most of the time, is way more valuable than damage. You know why? Because it's like way more smoother rotation and you are pretty safe, you know? Because that burst actually, like, yeah, it makes huge difference.
Let the world collide! Let the magic's veins boil!
Settle down!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
The tides beckon.
Yeah, this build is better.
Silence!
Because like, yeah, it's like about maybe couple seconds, something like that better.
Let my name echo in song! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Bow your head.
Clouds high. The birds...
Let the mighty be humbled.
Yeah, it's good. I will keep it. Definitely. Yeah, even though less HP, but that's alright. You're welcome, yes. Always. That was unexpected, not gonna lie. Just let me check if it's a dream. Am I dreaming? Just like... Damn, bro. That's crazy, actually. And you know why? I can, like, what I noticed, by the way, guys, when you level up your artifacts, if you get max roll with defense or something, most likely that artifacts rolls, I mean like upgrading, is going to trashed as hell. Let me just like explain the, like what I noticed like so far. So let's say you see like you have 3.9. Most likely you cannot get at least couple, like maybe one roll to crit rate, that's it. This one, 7.8, right? Most likely you cannot get more than one roll to 7.1 or 8. Because like yeah, it's a max roll. It's like, yeah. This one, like I was 7.0. It was max roll, no crit rate whatsoever, you know? I noticed that like it's difficult to get like what, but this one I can get both of them. I mean like I can get couple crit rates maybe and couple crit damage, you know? Yes, of course, like it's like possible that you can get defense and HP, of course, but you know like this one is way more actually, I don't know, more preferable for leveling up. I don't know like how that system works, but still, when you have max roll, it's like difficult to get something. I noticed that because I level up a lot of artifacts. So this one is okay, actually, you know? This one actually is great. Okay, I don't want to bother you with that, but still. Actually, that was unexpected at the end of the stream. It's fun. Yeah, no roll in defense, yeah. If you live in a very old town, you should have some form of filtration, low micron roll. Yes, we have that actually, you know, like we can, but you know, like what I usually prefer to buy the water in this country, like now, because back then I did the same. The problem is that water is still not clean enough, you know. So yeah, I just buy the water, like the water for drink, like for like tea, something like that, for a food, yeah. If you pull water from a river or pond, you must also include U filter. So yeah, we have that. But you know what's the problem? I don't like that filtered water much, because you need to use like not like one stage filters. You definitely know that. You need to use at least couple stages filters, you know, like because it's not only because of metals or something like that. It's like a lot of other stuff in the water. You need to filter it like in multiple ways, I would say, something like, if I'm correct. Hey, Live. Yes? Who is back? Yeah, you're back, Live. Okay, bye-bye, what? Bye-bye, right? Bye-bye. This is the end of... Yes. This is... And because it's a little bit late, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, yeah, I'm just like... it's like, yeah, it's the end of the stream. Because, yeah, it's time to get a shower, then, like, get some sleep. Actually, it's... Alright, guys.
I see the
so
value
yeah, actually it was a pretty good day, not gonna lie. Tomorrow I will be online. I like got this great piece. Actually, it's pretty useful. So yeah. And tomorrow most likely we can do some like
I believe I will continue
about maybe mavuika, because you know I noticed that like many players just like still don't understand how mavuika works, because mostly they think that her main source of her damage is her burst, but it's not. The main source of her damage is charge attacks. It's like that bike state. We can discuss it in more details. Also that like night soul points stuff, because actually it's not complicated, but it's a little bit weird, I would say, because just imagine the character who like doesn't need any energy at all. You can go like zero energy on like mavuika, you will be alright, and it still has cooldown. Actually, it sounds weird. Only reason we use rainwater is where... Oh yeah, I see. Actually, yes. You know, like what? Like we could, and like it depends, like on where you are. I completely agree with that. So yeah, if you don't have any sources, like if you have not so much sources of the water, you need to do that. But in your country, it's okay. You know why? You can, like, since you have regulation, you have filters, you can use all of this stuff. You are completely safe, I would say. And just imagine the number, 98%. Like it's clear. Like I mean, water is cleared by 98%. That's crazy number actually. It takes 3 minutes boiling water once filter it to make it. Oh yeah, actually yes. Yeah. We boil that water anyway, like I mean, you know, like, but the water I buy, it's like, yeah, you can like drink it without boiling whatsoever. It's safe, I mean, completely safe. But the water which I use by filtered, yes, I need to boil it. I mean, back then I use filters, by the way. So yeah, and I boil the water. But boiled water is a little bit different, actually. It's like, yeah, and taste, but still, it's me. Like, yeah, it's a huge topic to discuss, not gonna lie. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining. Like, yeah, it's the end of the stream. I will be online tomorrow. Like, I hope so. Because, yeah, not so much news. Because, you know, let's say we are going to get next beta in like couple days. Because they release new version of the new characters, like beta versions, each Monday with some changes. But Citlali looks okay, even though she's weird. Mavuika looks just incredibly great and super powerful. Actually, she is like power creeped, and I hope they will not destroy the game completely. You know, because yeah, having such a power character, it's maybe okay for new players, but overall for a game balance might be a problem. I actually, not gonna lie, I hope they nerf mavuika by at least 40%, because even if they nerf Mavuika by 40%, she will still be one of the best DPS and sub DPS characters in the game, even by 40%. If you remember like mualani like situation, you know, she was like incredibly powerful. They just like after that they decreased like her damage by a lot. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again, and yes, feel free to join tomorrow, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
I will make you better. I will make you better.
Gaming, yes, like gaming, if you ask me, at the end of the stream, come on live, let me try, I will build my gaming as soon as I get a couple more constellation. If you talk about his damage is actually incredible. And by the way, with Citlali, he is going to be just even more powerful, because Citlali can provide a shield, and he has actually pretty good kit with that, like, you know, like Dragon's strikes. It's not Dragon Spice, it's like plunge attacks. He also can use Mercy Hunter easily, you know, and Furina as well, because he has self-healing abilities. So yeah, he is actually crazy, and if you compare his damage, he can deal a lot of damage. So yeah, if you have him with couple constellations, I maybe would suggest to build him, but still after Mavuika, definitely. Get Mavuika, use like, because they share the same stones, you know, like, I mean like these stones. Just a second. When you want to level him up, you need like these stones. Mavuika and like Pyro characters share the same stones. So yeah, just not, I wouldn't suggest you to like rush about that. I mean like, yeah, just like get Mavuika, build her, then decide. But among all the 4-star characters, I would say he may be one of the powerful one, you know? He's just great DPS. I mean like among all of them, you know? He is maybe one of the powerful characters in the game at the moment. With Constellation 6, but still like, it's like that, like this. Alright guys, like yes, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye. Oh yeah, later. Bye bye guys, thanks for joining.